like if you wanted to do your favorite books, you know what I mean, for the chat, to let them know what you like. I don't
Yeah, and
know.
then you compile a bunch of books and make sure that your favorite ones are in there. You like there's they
Wow,
don't
that's true. That's
there's
true.
sauce behind like they act like, oh, I've never seen this before. They know what they're doing going into it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's all planned. It's like they're like lawyers, right? You don't ask the question that you don't know the answer
Maybe the
to.
sexiest chess pieces, says Mothman. Chess pieces are not
The sexy.
chess.
Oh my god, definitely the bishop. I've got that like little boy thing going on. I like the way the bishop looks at me.
Sorry, what did you just say?
I said some nasty stuff against bishops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe don't read too much into it. Maybe forget that I said that.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so Carlson giving up the world title, is that actually good for the chess world? Or do you think that's, or it's just sort of neutral?
I'm thinking it's neutral. I think it'll be so. I think it'll be a weaker championship match just because the players are less strong than Carlson. I think it'll be an interesting match because I think Ding Nepomniachtchi is going to be extremely interesting.
And who do you think wins that?
I no fucking idea actually. So any other day of the week, like if you would ask me like 6 months ago, I would have said Ding, of course, but
Okay.
Jan's been like it's in such good form
Yeah.
that it's like maybe he's hit a new level, or maybe he's just like gonna carry that form into the championship.
Yeah. I mean, to me, a big part of it is Ding being so inactive, right? Like that's what gets me.
Yeah,
Is I don't know if Ding is, I don't know. Like it's tough. Like even Ding when he got to 2800, that was like kind of pre COVID and just a lot of variables there with him. I mean, his candidates was okay, right? Obviously,
mm-hmm.
he got second place. Um, but I don't really know. Someone even in Lee Chess chat or Chess 24 chat actually, was talking about like if he might not, like if there's like a new COVID lockdown in China or something, like he might not even, you might have more trouble even getting there.
That's
I don't
true.
think that will
Yeah,
be the case, but it would be funny if it were Nepo Radjabov.
that would be funny. Yeah.
Um,
Wait, is Rajabov the next up?
Radjabov was actually the guy who came in to get third.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, dude.
I know. Friggin' awesome.
How fucking that's extra funny, right? If it's a COVID reason that Ding can't play, so like Raj
Right, because
because he was disqualified from the previous candidates for COVID reasons.
right, yeah, yeah.
That would
That
be really fucking funny.
that is
Like
hilarious.
COVID wound up saving him in the end. I kind of hope that happens. I'm such an asshole.
Hilarious. Oh my god, world champion Tamor. Wow, that's funny. That is funny. Um, yeah, I was very surprised when Carlson decided to make that choice. I wasn't. I really wasn't sure what was going to happen. I mean, I took him a little bit more seriously than a lot of people did because I mean, I remember that he withdrew from the 2012 World Championship cycle.
Yeah,
So I mean, I was always taking him a little bit more seriously than some other people I knew, but not as serious as many others. So a lot of people, I was really, I don't know, I really wasn't sure what was going to happen, and then he just kind of did it. And
I definitely thought it was a possibility, but like you said, like they're like how do you actually give up the title? you
well,
know?
yeah, it's hard. I mean, I think Nepo is literally the person who he was least likely to defend it against. So
Yeah.
as cool as much as I like Nepo and I was glad he was winning the candidates, I was also watching that and being like, if this is real, if Carlson's serious about giving it up, this is the guy who he won't want to play.
Yeah, you're right.
like like Fabi, yeah, maybe he's got something to prove against Fabi, right? Only drawing the last match, but with Nepo, he just annihilated the guy. Yeah, versus anyone except the different opponent. I think he wouldn't have played against Radjabov actually, or somebody like that
I
for sure.
my thinking is that he just wouldn't have played. I don't think there's anybody like any outcome where he would have played.
I think Faruja might have been. He might have played, but in general, I am inclined to agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Faruja, just to make it seem like he wasn't lying. But I think even Faruja, I don't think he would want to. I think he's just like, I think he was out. I think he knew that he's like not interested anymore, and that's yeah. I say power to him. I think I I think like the fact that you like work hard and win a world title doesn't mean you should be shackled to the fucking chess community forever.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
All right.
hold on, hang on, guys.
Other,
I gotta mute for a second.
yep.
How do I mute this thing?
Yeah, you muted. So we see Aaron is on the phone and he is talking on the phone. So what's going on, chat? How are you guys doing? Mothman, Jamaican hype, you guys still here? He's asking you what you're wearing. What are you wearing? Oops. Close the. How do I get out of the? I'll go back to that. Those chaps. Oh my god. Anyone have any opinions on the chess.com kind of buyout of Play Magnus Chess 24 there? Kind of seems like they own everything now. It's kind of funny. Just wearing assless chaps just by himself. I don't know. Hey, maybe that's what you just wear when you're sitting around house. Maybe that's just the style. Yeah. They bought Chess 24, which was owned by Play Magnus, I guess, by this point. So they're going to buy them too. So Chess 24, Chessable, Play Magnus, New in Chess, and Chess.com are now the same conglomerate.
There we go. Okay, sorry guys, I had to take a telephone call.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wyatt, for keeping the chat entertained with your masculine voice.
Yeah, we were talking about the chess.com purchasing Chess 24.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chess 20, they bought Chess 24, Play Magnus Group, New in Chess, Chessable. They own all the stuff.
Nice.
All the stuff. The fuck? Yeah, Mothman Magnus resigned the title. Basically, well, he's going to not defend the next. He's not going to play the next match. So I guess he's still world champion until the match takes place. But
yeah, he just said like he's done with the shit. He's
he's
bored with it. He doesn't like the format.
Oh yeah. It's a lot. I mean, the preparation of those things is just brutal.
Yeah.
I can't imagine playing a world championship match.
Yeah, of course. That's like a next level of intensity.
Yeah, it's just insanity. I mean, you played one, right? Like you played in like 1995.
I was pretty close. I almost had that title, but yeah, it's a lot of stamina to put on a 3-year-old. It's a lot of stamina to put on like a very young child.
Well, you were 3 in 1995.
3, yeah.
I thought you were 12.
Yeah. Not that old, buddy. Not that old.
Yeah. No, that's interesting. Yeah. Being deemed as the best. Yeah. Magnus is getting close to that. I don't even have him above Caspi, to be honest. I don't have him above Caspi yet.
It's so tough to compare because I think objectively, like objective strength wise, I bet he is. But
of course. I mean, a lot of modern players are, right? But
yeah, like it's so the other thing is it's so hard to be like as far ahead of your peers as Kasparov was because like your peers are so fucking good. Like if you have peers ahead of Kasparov, how are you supposed to be like head and shoulders better than them? You know, like
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I will say, to that point, Anand and Kramnik sat pretty comfortably in the top five players in the world right up until I mean, even in 2016, Kramnik was number two in the world.
that's true. Yeah, I mean, Kramer's just
Right.
a fucking beast, dude.
Right. I mean, but Kramnik was the guy that Kasparov had to play, and then 20 years later, 2016, who's the guy? It's still
It's
Kramnik.
still Kramnik, yeah.
And it's like, Geary, Caruana, those guys were all up in their prime still. Like, I mean, it's not like they weren't here yet. Like, Kramnik and Topalov and Anand were still like better than everybody but Magnus, like until their mid 40s.
But the thing is, I don't really think of Kramnik as like a contemporary of Kasparov's, right? I think he was like the guy who like replaced him, sort of, right? Like he was like, because Kasparov was in his like late 40s when he lost to Kramnik, right? Like I think of like his Kramnik
No,
as like the next
Kasparov
era.
was 38.
30, yeah,
Kasparov was
okay, yeah. So
30.
like, but that's the thing, right? He'd been like world champion for close to 20 years when he played Kramnik.
Yeah, yeah. But Kramnik was good like up throughout the whole 90s, like mid 90s basically and onward. Um,
Yeah, I'm a huge Kramnik fan. He's actually like my favorite modern player.
yeah.
But
But I guess that's like I guess it depends on how much do you think that Kramnik and Anand got better as kind of computers came along, right? Or you know what I mean? Like did people like Anand and Kramnik actually improve, and that's why they were so competitive in 2013 and 2014 and 2016? Or because like to me it kind of does put a little bit of a damper on the argument of like, oh, Carlson's competition is so much better
no,
because it's like,
I
is
think
it?
I think they did improve. I think I don't think their like end games or tactics improved, but I think their opening prep improved, and I think that's a huge thing, right? Like Kramnik and Anand, one of the things that they excelled at was putting in the work, and
Yeah.
and like that's where computers like really excel, right? Is that like if you're willing to put in like 60 hours a week of doing home preparation, then you're gonna see the results.
Yeah, Jamaican Aronian was playing very well earlier this year and then kind of had a damper. But he's definitely up there in age. I mean, Aronian is like 38, right?
But I mean that's the thing, right? If Anand can compete in his 50s, of course Aroni can
No,
bounce
well,
back any
Anand's a
day.
friggin' lunatic. Like,
Yeah.
let's be
Yeah.
honest about that. Anand is unreal.
Yeah.
Actually, like that's like just to even be competitive in tournament. Like the guy third, like at Norway Chess, is like 53 years old. It's like what? What do you even like? He's got a kid. He's got a kid, and he's running for deputy president of FIDE. He's 53, and then he like was beating the shit out of Carlson.
Yeah.
He
They're
beat
gonna
him in the
do like
Armageddon game. He beat him in the Blitz.
they're gonna do some kind of fucking deep dive and find out that like Anand just has like a necromancer living in his basement, right? That like every once in a while he goes down and gets some extra juice and then goes back and plays some chess. Like there's no fucking way, dude. Like how does a 53-year-old man just like be one of the best in the world?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I really wish Aronian would get back into it because he plays such dynamic, creative chess, and it was very cool when he was like number two in the world, like actually number two, because he just plays just very creatively, very dynamically. I like his personality, so I do like Aronian quite a bit.
Yeah. Would be
Um,
nice to see that again.
yeah, um, yeah, that's tough. I was having an interesting conversation on the forums a while back, asking about strongest player never to become world champion,
Hmm.
and a lot of people put Fabi, and some people have said, well, Fabiano now in the last year and a half has lost 80 rating points. That's not an exaggeration. 80 rating points from now compared to January 2020.
The he I mean, if you think about it, he was high like mid to high like 2800s, right? He was like close to 2850.
Yeah, yeah,
Like how do you not lose that many points? Like how do you like it's actually magical that Carlson has maintained a rating above 2850. Like against like the
yeah. I mean, it is
competition.
kind of nuts, right? Like, definitely Carlson is nuts.
It's insane. Like the amount of like successes you have to maintain that rating. So I don't think that's a reflection of Caruana not being extremely strong. I think it's
No,
just
I mean,
like
I will say, like the last time he was sub 2800, I think was 2013.
yeah,
Yeah,
like Caruana has extremely consistently been a tremendously strong player.
yeah, yeah. No, it's interesting. It kind of sucks that he's losing his form right now when the throne's kind of being abdicated, right?
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
it would have been an awesome time for him to
Well,
gain the world title.
bad timing, but if he finds his form again for the next cycle, that actually makes it more exciting, I think.
Yeah, he'll be 33, and that's yeah. I guess
33 is fine.
oh, it's fine. It's just
He's not gonna like make a huge leap forward someone in their 20s can do, but he can find the form that he was in. He's not gonna like deteriorate at well. I'm knocking on wood here. I'm hoping that 33 isn't the year where people start deteriorating because I I don't want to fucking I'm almost there, buddy.
well, let's also like be honest. Like at top level chess, the margins are very small here, right? Like it's a little right. You know what I mean? Like once you kind of lose it a little bit, like it's just so hard because it's so competitive, right? Like when we're talking about amateur chess, 20 to 30 points is nothing.
Yeah, yeah,
Right? At the top level, that's okay. That's you. You went from 28-10 and being clear number two to like, yeah, just a top 15 guy, right? So that's the difference between winning a world title and not winning a world title. For someone like you, it's not. It doesn't change much because being 2170 versus 2140, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
Dubov. I think the thing with Dubov is like he's out politically hype, man. Like even if he were like to become like the absolute clear favorite, like he's people just wouldn't accept him as like a contender. I think right now.
Dubov? No, you mean Karyakin?
Oh, Karyakin's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Dubov is actually like not somebody
No,
to count out. I guess you're right.
Dubov's a G, but he is 26. He's 26, so I mean, he could get better.
Yeah.
He's gonna get 100 points better. I don't know. But
What was
I do
Dubov
like
not
this.
2750?
Dubov is like 2702 or something.
Oh shit. Oh, he at 26 he might be out actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Karyakin's the one who's 2750.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
Karyakin is the Dubov said so. Dubov was very like anti war. He's on the opposite end of Karyakin. He has a good record with Carlson. For sure. I think the problem is there's a lot of guys in between. I don't
Yeah.
know. I definitely get what you're saying. Like the thing is, like, there's always a reason someone is where they are and not where we want them to be. You know what I mean?
It's super hard to like so
Because
the,
it's hard because to be honest, we don't know what's going on. You know what I mean?
the reality is that every single person in the top like 100 chess players in the world are fucking nuts. They're better than we could ever like dream of chess being. It's so like insane how good they are. But like then there's the next step of like who's actually like the best in the world. And
Well,
it's
yeah. And the thing is, they all have potential, right?
yeah.
And when they're all competing against each other, the
Yeah.
potentials have to, you know, kind of cancel out sometimes. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish they could all be world champions, but
Wouldn't that be nice if like we could just all be world champion? Like I'm world champion, guys. Let's fucking go.
we will.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, but it's hard. It's so hard to yeah to be that good.
No, that's really cool. So, are you going to go pro at Plate Up? Is that the plan?
That's the plan. I think I'm gonna quit my job next week and then start plating up professionally. Yeah.
Any other games you've been into lately?
I've been playing this game called FTL. it's sort of like you have a spaceship. It feels sort of like Star Trek, where like you've got a spaceship, you can like divert power to the shields, and like you're trying to you fight other spaceships, and you do all these events and stuff. It's kind of fun.
Oh,
I
nice,
might
nice.
stream that at some point, because it's I so I my philosophy I think is that I want to stream chess because I like chess, and I
Mhm.
also want to stream some games that are like accessible. Like people can like watch them and understand what's going on without really knowing too much about the game.
Yeah, like yeah, that's really cool. Actually, I'm enjoying the variety streaming in that direction. I think that's really cool, actually.
Faster than
Um,
like yeah Mothman. It's like $10 on Steam or something, but it's a super fun game.
yeah,
Yeah. Um,
that's cool. That is dope.
yeah, maybe do some of that. Maybe do some like
Right.
I'm debating playing. Have you heard of like the Dark Souls games?
Yeah, I've heard of those. Oh
I'm
my God.
debating trying out Dark Souls. I've never
Yeah,
done
I
it or
think
anything.
the problem is the accessibility score there might not be as high.
I don't know.
I think
I think like you're a guy who's like
kind
got
of
a
campaign.
sword or something. Like I feel like you can know like what's going on, kind of, right?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I feel like the problem is like it's part of a like one long campaign. So if someone hasn't kind of, you know what I mean? It's not as self-contained within one thing.
Maybe,
Within
right? So like if they like watch mid game, maybe it's like not really sensible.
yeah, Mothman. I've heard so much about Elden Ring. Like that's like a like goat game, right? Like that. I've heard a lot about that. I really should play that.
If my PC could handle it, Mothman, I would get Elden Ring like right fucking now.
God,
Yeah.
that's like one of the oh Halo MCC. Yeah, Halo. That's a good. I used to play Halo when I was young.
Oh,
Yeah.
I loved Halo. I played the original Halo so much in
Did you play like OG Halo? Oh my
OG
God.
Halo. Yeah, we had like a sort of computer club in high school where we would play Halo CE on the computers, and I Patrick and I loved that so much.
Yeah, you can actually end your screen share by the way, since I don't actually need to see you.
I can end the screen share. Oh my god, you know what that means, Wyatt?
Oh my God, my video can come on.
Guys, you're not fucking ready for this. You're not fucking ready for Wyatt
My apartment
Hendricks.
is way too dark. No one's gonna see.
You're not ready for Wyatt Hendricks. But yeah, I'd be definitely down to play vids. What's MCC? Playing Halo MCC? Is that a one thing or is that two different games? I don't even know. In discrete math class, you spent 20 minutes talking about Elden Ring. Yeah, it's a fucking sensation, dude. It's a sensation.
Yeah. No, I think I remember with my friend we played. Sorry, I'm sorry. Halo Reach, I think was the one that we did some of.
Halo Reach. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Master Chief Collection. I got you. It's every Halo game. All right, that makes sense. I could try. So the thing is, like, I I would do like Fortnite or a Halo or something on stream, but I'm so dog shit at it. I can't aim. You have to like fucking aim and stuff. Fuck that.
That's the thing is like I have no desire to get good at those games, right? Like those ones are hard to. I don't get how you get good at it. Like you just have to play like a billion hours.
Yeah, there's no like chess. Like you can study, like you can like figure stuff out, but like, how do you get better at aiming? You know, it's
Yeah.
like sports. Like
Like
fuck
that's why
that.
like I was into StarCraft for a total of because I played a little bit with my friends, and then I got into it for a grand total of 2 days,
Yeah,
and then I was done with it because like they do say it's literally multitasking the game, and that's just what it is. It's actually like just crazy,
yeah,
like smashing your keyboard, doing a million things. It's like, oh my God, build the drone. We need more overlords. It's like, what the fuck am I doing?
yeah.
This is wrong. This is like fucking bullshit.
I know. RTSs at like not a professional level can be pretty fun. You know, you're just like dicking around and stuff, but people get so fucking good at them. It's so crazy.
Oh my God, it is insane. I do enjoy sometimes watching some of the like, top level guys play stuff like that because then I just get to watch it.
Yeah,
All right,
it's like
pretty
not
good.
stressful. You're just like chill. Oh, I could do that. Or even
Right.
yeah.
What is the best PC game ever? What is it at now?
Best
Is it gonna be?
best PC game ever. So when you say PC game, do you mean like
Yeah,
PC
I was just
exclusive or
I
like
was just thinking of that as I said that. I guess we could any console game or anything as well. I guess basically
so
just best video
best
game.
game ever? Interesting.
Cinebench? What the fuck is Cinebench?
It'd be fun to play a squad. Yeah, we could do that, Nick. We could do like squad Fortnite and just like fucking suck.
Oh, it's a CPU. Okay, I don't know I don't know computers. So.
Best PC game is Cinebench. I'm I'm a literal software engineer. I've never heard of that, Vince.
It's a CPU benchmark utility,
Oh, of course.
Aaron.
Yeah, for real, Vince. I never heard of it.
Well, so
Best game ever, though. I mean, there are some really good ones. How do you even classify that though, right? Like, how do you say like
yeah, how much do you give for like nostalgia? Like, how much is it for like the classic element too, right? Like, or
well, and how do you compare across categories? How do you say like fucking Halo is better than Hades, right? Like how do you compare games that are so different? You know?
I don't know. I mean, I think the sad answer is they're going to be very new ones. Like new games are just better.
You think
It's just
so?
better graphics, better. They know more about how to design them. Like, I mean, look, the feel of some old games is awesome, right? Like, I'll be the first to like love some of the old stuff, but like generally speaking, game design now is better, right? Like,
So averagely, I think you're correct. I think
I mean, how many bonkers games in the last 5 years have there been, right?
there have been some really good ones. So here's my thoughts on this. Why is that games around the like the NES like SNES era like 90s were better than like the next 10 years of gaming because I think like they focused on graphics and the
Okay.
graphics were actually shit. Like they were
Okay.
like
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden graphics are good and game development is better.
Yeah. I'll bite that. Yeah.
I
That'll.
I think another thing too about like games in the 90s, maybe even late 80s, is that innovation was at as a huge peak, right? Like how many like genuinely original ideas do we actually see? Mostly it's building off of things that already exist at this point because we know
Hmm.
what's fun, what works. But there's like some really like original shit out there from the past. Hype Man says Doom as like a best game. I'm not sure I agree. I like I don't know. Ooh, Oblivion. Did you ever play Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Wyatt? That's a pretty good one.
I did not.
That's a pretty good pick, actually. You think so, Nick? You think the gaming industry's been in a rut? I don't know, man. What's come out recently? We've got Elden Ring came out. Hades was like last year or something. Was fucking phenomenal. A lot of
Elden Ring weren't the Assassin's Creed games good? I don't know. I never played those, but I
never
heard good.
played those. So
There's also been a what you call it? I'll think of it.
I think I think
I think
like
Akira was good, right?
yeah. Was that? I feel like that was like a few years ago at this point, though.
No, that was like mega recent, right?
Sekiro?
Or
That was
the
like
new
2 or 3
one.
years ago.
Maybe.
But I think like even if the AAA games aren't killing it, so many fucking indie games absolutely are. Like
Yeah.
you can have an indie game with tremendous graphics. Like it's so easy to do that now. Not easy, but like it's so accessible.
Right.
Monster Hunter. I've never got into those games, but I heard those are like very popular. Oh, Zelda Breath of the Wild. A lot of people like call said that was like the best game ever.
Yeah, I think it's a cool concept because the open world. I mean, how good was the gameplay and graphics? Was it really good? Right? Like it was cool, but was it like I don't know.
I got a
You
lot of
know,
enjoyment out of it. I wouldn't call it the best ever.
okay, what about games that are definitely not the best ever?
Oh, probably chess. Fuck chess. They can. The devs probably should have put some more work into that one.
Yeah, the devs. Yeah.
Oblivion's a dumpster fire compared to Skyrim. I don't know. I think so. I think the mechanics in Skyrim were better, Nick, but I think the storyline and stuff like were better with Oblivion.
Going back and playing Oblivion after playing Skyrim is painful. Elder Scrolls is and that whole Skyrim and that's a that's a good series, right? Like that's one of the kind of I don't know. You put that in your kind of like I don't know final tier of games.
Definitely like revolutionary for sure. I think
I mean,
anything that like changes like the way people think about games has to be considered for that.
yeah. I mean, I think probably. Um, yeah, that's definitely true.
GTA is interesting. I feel like GTA can't really be like the best game ever. I think it's a fun game, but like
It's had a big pop culture impact. I will say, like GTA is definitely an interesting one. I don't think it's an awesome game, but it's definitely one of those kind of.
I think it's a fun one to like dick around with. But like I think there's like multiplayer now, right? Like people do multiplayer stuff and have like fun with it is the thing.
Yeah, why are we not mentioning Mario? Mothman is saying
Oh,
Mario 64. I mean,
oh, you're
you could
right.
actually just say it literally is Mario. Right?
I'm with you with Mario. I think Mario Super Mario Brothers 3 for the NES.
Oh my god, yeah. Right.
Oh my god, just a fucking absolute perfect game. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god. Oh, I kind of want to play some Mario now.
yeah, that's definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's cool. Star Fox.
Mario 64 was groundbreaking. That was like the first actual like playable like 3D game, right?
Yeah.
Like actually playable 3D platforming. Oh, Star Fox was great hype, man. Definitely not the best, but like super fun. I like Star Fox a lot.
I used to play. I don't know if anyone. When I was a kid, I used to play Crash Bandicoot.
Crash is fun. Yeah, Crash is a fun little one.
Yeah, that was so fun, and I was so into that. My friggin' disc scratched, and I couldn't play some of the levels, but it kind of was like, and yes, you can get for free then, but you can play all the OG
Yeah,
Mario.
I have that. I have that. Nick, I played that like a couple of years ago. I played through Super Mario Brothers 3 and Earthbound and stuff. Um, it's fun. I'm not sure if like
Oh
I,
gosh, Warped. Oh yeah, that was the one I played. I was yeah, Warped was awesome. I think.
yeah, Nick, didn't you speedrun Crash Bandicoot for a little while? I think Nick speedran that game a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, because I just yeah saw that. Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
Right.
Pokemon, dude, I love Pokemon. I played competitively for a while. Hype man, I played Gens 3 and 4. I played competitively for a little bit. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Did you? You're probably too old for the Pokemon hype, right? Or did you get into?
Me?
Yeah,
No, it was around when I was young. Probably actually young enough to play it still. I was never into it.
yeah.
Um, that's interesting. Yeah. Um, still loves. Yeah, it was good. What else? Did you ever play like Minesweeper or those real old games on like the
Dude, Minesweeper is awesome.
like I remember playing that. That was cool.
Minesweeper is super fun.
Minesweeper. Can't believe. Oh, but that's what we had on the little the whatever the desktop PC that we had when
Yeah,
I was a
dude.
kid.
Do I have Minesweeper?
Oh my god, yeah. Let's pull up some Minesweeper. I'm gonna use a restroom mode. You pull up Minesweeper.
Let's do it. Do some co-op Minesweeper here. How do I Minesweeper online? All right, we can do this. You guys seeing this shit? All right, let's go. Let's go. How can I make this? I wish I could make this bigger a little bit. You guys can see. This is fine, right? Oh my god, pinball. You're right, hype man. Oh, that fucking, like the space-themed pinball was super fun. Alright, so this one's a mine. I haven't played this in so long, dude. Mine. Okay, this is not that bad. Boom, 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 boom. You're safe. You're all safe. Let's fucking go, dude. Minesweeper. You're all safe. You're a mine. All right, we'll bang out the easy ones real quick. Good, 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 good. Oh my god. I can't believe we're doing Minesweeper right now. What the fuck are we doing? Alright. Dude, fuck chess. Why who plays chess when you can be just like playing Minesweeper? Alright, let's go, let's go. This one, boom, bingo, bongo.
You say fuck chess.
Yeah, fuck chess. This is all.
Yeah, no. Can we be honest though? I'm enjoying a lot of these non-chess streams more.
Isn't
why
this
are these,
nice,
why
right?
are these like more fun?
Alright, we're just gonna go boom, boom, bing, bong. Alright, now we have to, okay, we can switch over here. No, we're not thinking yet. No thinking here.
Oh, okay. So I'm back to seeing your stream, but it's gonna be delayed. I guess it's fine though.
Oh, right, yeah, I could share screen again here.
Then people won't see my beautiful face.
I think what do you guys think? What's more important, the fact like Wyatt being able to see, or you guys being able to see Wyatt? Because I think you guys need to see the magic of this man. What do you guys think?
Chess Pro tries my
The clickbait, I love it.
Oh my god,
dude. Oh boy, we're getting into some hairy territory here. All right, let's do the right side. Yeah, he's handsome as fuck, right? Right, Nick? He's fucking
I love
handsome.
how your tags on your thing are still cooking and
I gotta do better with tags. I've never used tags before prior to like a few days ago, and I'm like, I think people like actually use the tags.
Gotham meets Aronian. Is that what I look like? Or wait, what?
Gotham. Oh, that's fire, dude. That's a compliment.
Hmm.
All right, so we got to figure this out. So
We've got looks like we got some flags.
so one of these two are a mine, which means this one is not a mine. All right, which means this one's a mine. All right, we got a little bit of progress. All right. Okay, we'll go from the bottom here. One of these is a mine, which means this is not a mine. Okay, that didn't help that much.
Okay.
This game's fucking hard, dude. Oh, we got a 2 here. What am I talking about? We can clear this out. Oh, okay. Now we're cooking. One of these is a
Now
mine.
you're cooking with gasoline. Yeah, this is just awesome.
Why? Help me out here. You're the math major.
Oh
Fucking-
no, I'm bad at Minesweeper.
Oh.
No. Well, the stream is still delayed, and it's Friday.
It is Friday, yeah. Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Yeah, don't sing.
Song's actually goated.
Oh, you did promise you were gonna do that karaoke stream, and you
I
never.
never did it. All right, now that I'm streaming again, I should definitely like do the karaoke stream at some point.
Yeah, we'll have to plan for. We got to invite Brian Hurst on, special guest Brian Hurst.
Special guest
right?
Brian Hurst, an actual singer.
God, that would be just awesome. These guys don't know who Brian Hurst is, but they're gonna find out.
They're gonna learn. Oh, you're gonna learn today. Yeah, Brian is a well-known parson from the Bangor area, and he's also a professional singer who has worked with Tyler Perry. He used to actually
Yeah,
travel with Tyler Perry, doing like plays
we're
and
not
shit.
making this up for views. This is legit.
Yeah, like I know a guy who used to travel with Tyler Perry and like do plays and stuff.
Yeah, and now he's working at the university, and so I see him occasionally up there.
Yeah, he's a police officer, or he's doing something different now. Or he's a plumber.
No, he's working in plumbing up there.
Yeah, okay. Like he was a police officer, now he's doing plumbing or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's a fascinating fellow, and we know him through chess. Like he actually got like super into
Right,
chess
it's
for a while. Yeah,
so bizarre. Like this guy
yeah.
does all the
We don't know him
things
because he's a Tyler Perry guy. We know him through chess.
yeah. He like helped me move into my apartment. It's so funny. Just how we know this guy.
I also think we need some Jamaican hype man streams, Nick. I think that'd be fucking sick.
Oh yeah.
Do like a cooking stream, like watch him smoke a chicken or something. All right, I'm lost here. Oh my god, we're gonna have to make a guess. I hate
My
guessing.
eyes are like that. Hold on. What
We're gonna guess.
I think you got to go over on the ones and make a guess, right? Like that's what you got to do.
All right, so I knew these ones were safe, but I don't know which one of these ones is okay.
I think you can. I think you can go onto the bottom one, right next to the bottom one.
This one?
No, all the way down.
Oh, whoops. Well, I did it. And it turned out okay.
Yeah, the one there. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, one of these. Only one of these, which means this one, which means these are safe. Okay, okay. Okay, man. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh,
Why are
we're.
you like proficient at this? This is bonkers. Like you're just randomly good at Tetris and Minesweeper. It's just
I know, like all the weird games.
all these like completely useless skills.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you should have got at Tetris. Though. I was amazed when you did that Tetris stream.
I'm quite good at Tetris. Yeah, I could do a Tetris stream sometime.
Yeah. You know what's funny is when you made that website for chess coaching or something.
Yeah, and I left
it was
like
still it was still the pre-built website. So like on one of the pages, it was talking about oboe lessons. And
Yeah.
I like legit thought that you were like an oboe player.
like I literally like spent 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, this will just suit my needs. And it's fucking yeah, it's just
Yeah.
in music lessons. That was pretty good. All right, what do we
I'm
think,
still
guys?
coaching a couple of kids, but you're not anymore, right?
No, I'm over the coaching phase.
You're over that phase.
Yeah,
Why is that?
it's I don't know. It's annoying, right? Like most of the kids that I coached, they didn't want to do it. It's like their parents saying like, "Oh, you play chess. Let's get you good at chess," and then they're like, "Arr," and they don't fucking care, right?
Yeah, I have some older kids, like 12 or something, so they were a little bit more.
Yeah,
Wow. But it is hard because I don't know what to do sometimes. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Like what like, but
You know what's funny is I've never formally worked with a coach at all. I've never done that.
so what did I do?
You did Jesse Cry like once,
I did
right?
one lesson with Jesse Cry, which I'm sure was super helpful. I, I've been doing lessons with NFDS
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
for like, but I mean they're lessons, but like it's really just me like analyzing positions with the guy, because I'm not putting in any work. I'm not getting better. I'm not like actually trying. It's fun to do.
Right.
Um, who what have I had for coaches? So I've had high
I guess
school
the closest-
coaches,
I
right?
guess the closest for me would be Sergio.
Yeah. Because you did work with Sergio when you were like 1300 or something, right? Like you were,
Yeah, something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
But a lot of it was going over to his place. We played a lot of 3-0 games. We didn't really do a lot of. It wasn't really coaching. You know what I mean? Like it was awesome. Like I liked what he did for us. Like and he had an impact on my chess. But
yeah. Like
I don't
the
know.
closest I ever got to like formal coaching when I was like actually getting better was like just analyzing with strong players. Like probably actually what helped me a lot when I lived with Zachary Bentz is we used to analyze games
Mhm.
and like he didn't bring anything to the table other than like being a partner to analyze with. But like just
Right.
having someone to analyze with is a big deal, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've definitely like felt better like in times where I've worked with you and Ben more, right? Like that's been kind of nice. Because my desire to work on chess by myself is a lot lower than it used to be, right? Like it's just kind of not fun like without other people.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, I don't know, it was more interesting, I guess. But now it's just, I don't know, I don't need it in the same way. I mean, I like it. Like I still have books on my table that I work through. You know what I mean? Sometimes, but
Yeah. It's good that
it's
you're
just
finding
not.
this out now because it took me like a while to like actually get that, and then I like imploded with it, and had that like really nasty experience. So it's good that you actually like are tapering off, I think, rather than going whole hog.
Yeah, I mean, it's just. Well, the thing is, a lot of the things I like about chess, I'm finding present in so many other things, right? As well, right? Like reading and researching and getting knowledge and like you know what I mean. Like I am finding that in things like school now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
Like
do
and
know what you
it's
mean, and that's awesome.
and like the social aspect of it too. Like I've made friends in chess and like I think I've had Zooms with you and Ben where we didn't even talk about chess.
Yeah,
Right. Like and that's actually awesome. Right. Like and you know what I mean? It is nice to, I don't know, so chess is something that I love and I've gotten so much out of it in terms of things like social, like I mean, the person I met like Tristan is my best friend and I met him through chess, right? Like and I and people like Brian who helped me move into my apartment know him through chess. Bill, who's one of my closest friends, like I know, we played a lot of chess together. I mean, I went to high school with him, um, but yeah, like chess is there, but like it's not as much about literal chess anymore. You know what I mean? But it's just it's a fun, enjoyable thing that connects people, and
yeah.
I'm happy to be part of that. And I don't need to be a grandmaster to be part of that,
Fucking right, dude. Preach.
right? So that's I'm just enjoying it for that reason, and I'm also not like totally shit at it either. I guess like I can like look at something and half interpret it okay, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that level, and you know, um, whatever you need, or even if I were 1300, I could have just as much fun, or 800, I guess.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just like all good in the neighborhood. 3-2 is it?
Yeah,
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 half.
yeah. Hype Man fucking knew like 10 years ago that I fucked up, and I just didn't even pay attention. Yeah, yeah. Hype Man's like, Aaron, you fucked up. You fucked up. You're wrong. You're wrong. And I'm like, oh, what did
Did you ever play Trade Winds?
Oh my
That was
god, wasn't that like a fucking like it came packaged with Windows XP or something?
it's an old ass thing.
Yeah.
Then they re-released it as Trade Winds Legends in like 2007 or something. I used to play that.
It's
That
so
was like
weird.
awesome. It's pretty awesome. Um,
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, Hype Man. It's been a long time since I've got through a chess book. I used to read them like I've definitely read quite a few cover to cover when I was younger, but it takes so much effort to fucking do that. It takes effort,
Yeah.
dude.
The thing is, I used to like love that effort and the effort that I put in. I was like, oh, I'm going through the pain. Like pain is just like weakness leaving the body. Yeah, I'm gonna get through this chess book. It's like, no, what the fuck am I doing to myself?
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to like relaxingly go through some books sometimes, but
I
yeah, chess books are hard.
I will say like the ability to put yourself through that pain, I think does pay dividends. Like if you like have the capacity to be like, all right, this is gonna suck, but I need to get it done. Like being able to do that is really helpful.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely true. And I'm glad that I've been able to take that and apply that to my math textbook now. It's like that's been what's really awesome, right? Is to take that feeling and be like, this doesn't need to be just chess, right? I can be like have that discipline towards things like math and my other classes and things like health and weight loss and stuff like that. I've been better at and
Yeah.
uh, using that type of mentality. Yeah, yeah, better watching these sorts of streams. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're not like intentionally educational, but I'm glad people actually get something out of them sometimes, you know. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. What was thought you were higher rated than me. Who was the person who used to hang out? It was like 2300 or so, or like 2300 Leech House.
Where?
Who you kind of hung out here?
Oh, what, bouncing across?
No, Kiwi, Kid,
Oh, Kimmy?
Kimmy.
Kimmy, yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him in a hot minute, yeah.
yeah. Whatever happened to Kimmy?
Yeah. I don't know. Kimmy,
What happened to who was the other guy?
there are several guys. I mean, people get bored with Twitch or like they have life come up or they're like, maybe they
Yeah,
were like subbing to people and like, oh, maybe I shouldn't spend like $100 a month on Twitch, you know? Maybe like, you know,
like, hey, why am I staring at this
like
30-year-old bald guy?
there are
Oh,
valid
sorry.
reasons to stop watching the, you know. Like I'm actually kind of amazed that anybody's like staring at a screen like as we're like, what is this, a fucking podcast between two like, you know, expert level chess players from Maine like just dicking around, you know.
We're just the most irrelevant
We're
people. We're
literally
just
just having a regular conversation and people are watching, you know. It's crazy.
yeah, chat. You guys are fucking nuts.
No, but I mean it's the thing, like I get it, right? Like it's a community that everyone like, you know,
Yeah,
watching a
yeah, yeah.
familiar face participating, but like it's kind of
No,
weird.
what's crazy? Like I'm just thinking, like last night, I literally watched you play a cooking video game for 3 hours.
And it wasn't unpleasant, right?
It was awesome the whole time.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. Twitch is the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah.
Like,
Like we've been doing entertainment wrong for like centuries, man. Like this is it. Just like watch people do shit.
right, it's freaking crazy. No, that's awesome. Hey, do you remember when that guy came on? I don't know why, but he was like the only viewer, and it was like 13 tapes or something, and he kept
13
commenting like,
tapes. That was a weird guy, dude.
he was like commenting on your face, and I don't know if you guys in the chat know this, but like this guy came on to Aaron's Twitch stream, and no one else was on because it was like the stream was kind of ending, and I think maybe Art had just started streaming or something, so a lot of people like hopped over there for some, or there was some reason he was the only guy, but he was like your face is so interesting. Like you just look like a petite little calm man who just is happy to exist in the wilderness. It's like the weirdest.
He was such an awkward person.
And he never came back.
He never did, yeah. And I appreciate that from him, you know? Like, thank you, 13 tapes, if you're watching, for not talking again.
He's just been saying it the whole time, never talking.
Yeah.
No, because you're like that was like the only guy you ever were gonna like ban for like not obvious reasons, right? Like not like troll reasons or not like
Yeah. It was just uncomfortable, you know? There's a guy like that in NFDS's streams. Like his name's Nightmare. Like sometimes he just says weird shit and it's uncomfortable.
what kind of stuff.
I don't know. Like I don't even remember. He hasn't been around in a while, but like he just like the way he says things. It's so like just non sequiturs and just like comments about appearances and stuff. It's just weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is
Too
funny,
many-
hype man. Like, it's so crazy. Like NFDS is like a small streamer, right? Like 10 viewers, and like he's like literally the first guy you watch. That's crazy to me, right? Like I feel like you do Twitch streams, like you see like the big guys or something, but that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean, like the only, like I got on here because I know you in real life, right? So I started watching your stuff because it was like, oh, like my buddy's doing Twitch now, so I guess I'll watch him.
Yeah.
And then started, yeah. Oh, your first Lee Chess time was with NFTS. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense, right? You found him through Lee Chess, and then you're like, oh, well, I guess I'll watch Twitch now. That makes sense.
Lee Chess is like awesome to their streamers, right? Like the way they advertise the stream stuff, the package they get, like you know what I mean? Like it's a good setup.
So good, extremely low effort, and you just get advertised. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, if you play those like arenas and stuff, you'll be the only streamer sometimes. Like if it's not a super hot arena, right? Like the daily arena, obviously there's going to be some people, but like you do those hourly rapids, you're going to get pretty good advertisement.
Yeah, it's nice, and like they put effort into it, right? Like at chess.com, like when with chess.com streamers, you have to like sign a contract and shit, and you have to like do all this like stupid, and then you get viewers, but nobody's talking because it's all like either
Yeah,
bots or like 2-year-olds who are like, oh, tough guy, oh," But
yeah,
like
yeah, it's
streaming on
like
Lichess is nice. Yeah,
first time. Oh, it was a draw. He drew the Simon game too. The yeah what was Oh yeah, yeah. Was it NFCS who you always play the copycat system with?
yeah.
Is
I
that
started. Yeah,
the
that's how
same guy?
that started. Is so NFDS would play like G3, Bishop G2, and like stuff, and I'm like, all right, if you're gonna do nothing, I'm gonna do nothing. So I started copying him, and then I started like having great results with the copycat system. I was just like actually like better
Wow,
every game as black.
symmetrical. Oh my
Yeah,
god. Oh my god.
yeah. And then he got wise. Now he like will do anti copycat stuff against me, but like for a while I
Where?
was just like better every game out of the opening as black copying.
How?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like I would deviate on move 18 or something and be like, oh, if I like, I'm actually better here because it's Zugzwang or something. Like chess is fucking stupid sometimes.
This is crazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is.
it was weird. It shouldn't have happened that way, but it did, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh my god. I'm just lost a few
Yeah,
copy
and
terms.
then you got wise to my bullshit, but before then that was like the truth of chess for a while. Was that copying was the meta.
What does he play now to do the anti-copy? Like some E4,
Well,
D4,
he'll play e4 or d4 at some point, and all of a sudden the copying doesn't look so good anymore.
right.
you know.
Yeah. So if he plays G4, do you copy with G5? Or?
Absolutely.
Oh my god. So I was playing Sabina Foiser on stream a couple weeks ago, and she was streaming, not me.
Yeah.
And
Oh, really?
we know that I really stream. And she had promised the chat that the next person she would play in the queue, because she's got a queue up of people challenging her, because a bunch of people want to challenge her, right?
Yeah.
She would play the Grob against the next person in the queue, and I came up, and she had to play the Grob against me. And she dirty flagged me. I was, oh my gosh, I had her. I was winning, and because she had to play the Grob, poor lady. And yeah, and she knew who I was too. She recognized me because the
Yeah.
whole coupon thing and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when my name came, she's like, I don't want to have to play this against him. This I know him. This is going to be really embarrassing when I see him again. He's like, and so
Next time she comes to me, you should play the Grob against her, just like to make her feel better.
I'm gonna look like a fucking asshole to anyone who just. I'm gonna be like, you played the U.S. Women's Champion, you played the Grob against her just to disrespect, just to disrespect Sabina. And then if I won, like a bunch of sexist people would be like, oh, look at this, like it's such a mess up. That'd be so funny. People would just be so.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to so now you have to actually prep the Grob, right? So you don't look like an idiot. You have to like do some prep work so you can beat her.
well, the problem is I don't want to beat her, right? If I beat her with the Grob, that's gonna look like bad.
I know that does look like
Yeah.
bad manners shit. Yeah. She's like, oh, is she really that good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like, imagine losing to the Grob, right? Imagine in a over the board.
No, she's super sweet though. She's in Romania right now visiting her grandmother, and she's doing coaching for the U.S. Cadet team or something. The junior team. They're playing a. There's a national World Juniors. Sorry, World Juniors under 12 or something championship there.
Okay,
So she's doing like a lot of the coaching for that, I guess.
that's pretty sick.
Super dope. She's been doing like a lot of the write ups for the Grand Chess Store.
I saw that. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Chess Store, yeah.
Yeah.
She writes for Chess Informant. She's one of the columnists there now.
Yeah.
And she does a lot of the U.S. like open commentary and stuff like that. She's like big into the journalistic stuff. Elshon just won Chess Journalist of the Year by Chess Journalist of the USA.
Who did Elshon?
Yeah.
No way.
I was like, fuck, this guy is a journalist? Like, I didn't know that. I thought he was just a player.
That's pretty cool.
Been writing some articles and stuff. That's the 8 years listening to two.
I know. This is literally a podcast at this point, right? We haven't done chess in like an hour. We just like talking to each other.
I've legit thought about doing a podcast, and this is making me want to do a podcast.
I know. This is actually going pretty nice. Like we could do a podcast.
All right, we're doing it. We're gonna do a podcast.
We're doing a podcast. Yeah.
All right, we'll set it up.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's funny. But yeah, no, she's super sweet. I really enjoyed having dinner with her, Sabina. If if any of you guys are interested in watching Sabina's Twitch page, she's not streaming right now because she's in Romania. But
yeah, let's do a shout out. What? It's just Sabina Foiser, right?
Yeah, you got to start raiding Sabina, and then she'll raid you.
No, she won't.
Yeah, she will. She loves you.
What do you mean she loves? She doesn't fucking know me.
She fucking talks about you all the time. I ask her, and she's like, "Hey, how's Aaron doing?"
For real?
And she's like, "I wish Aaron would be on so I could raid him."
You're full of shit. You're an asshole. Why would you say that? Is this even real? I don't even know if this is her actual Twitch name.
Might be.
It looks like it's not. All right, so don't follow this ghost here, guys, because this is not a real page. But Sabina Foiser is her name.
Oh, she is awesome though, and I'm sure she's actually really sweet, and she would definitely I'm sure raid you at some point.
I'm sure she'd do it once, just like as a thank you for like the main stuff, but
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, she sent over like 100 viewers, man.
Yeah. I know what I would do with 100 viewers, dude. I'd just like have to tell them to get the fuck away from me. You guys, there's too many people here.
Guys, hold on. I just need to pause the stream for a second. There are way too many viewers.
Yeah, let's draw some straws here. Half of you need to fucking leave.
More than half.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. You know what's funny? She does the Lee Chess plays. She goes and streams on the Lee Chess channel.
Yeah.
And then after her time slot is done, she goes and streams on hers. And she always does, and she's real funny with it. It's just she raids her own channel from the Lee Chess channel. And then she always like does this funny little bit where she pretends that Lee Chess just raided her. So she's like, "Oh my God, Lee Chess, thank you for the raid." And it's like she raided herself.
Yeah.
And it's just hilarious. She's just so funny.
That's smart. That's actually a good idea too, right? Like you just like get random people like watching Lee Chess. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get onto the Lee Chess plays thing, man. You gotta be an IM or something. And
yeah, let me just get my title real quick.
Yeah, or you could. You know what you need to be like? You need to be like that guy Agenmator, right? That guy's like what, 1800 or 2000 or something.
Something like that. But like the thing is, he's entertaining, right?
You're entertaining. I bet.
No, the real issue is that he did it first, right? I can't just like copy what he does, right? Like I can't just like start doing like famous chess games and like doing like little quips and stuff. And they're like, "Hey, this is like a Gadmitter, but like shittier." You know, that's because that's what it is, yeah. Right? You know, I'd have to find my own thing.
It would be Aaron Mater.
Aaron Mater. Oh my God! Imagine just changing my name. A Dad Cheese Mater.
No, he was like the first chess YouTuber to hit like a million views. I don't even know if he's not number one now. I know it's Gotham, but he's like number five or something. But yeah, he got really hot.
If you think about it, it makes sense. The
It's
people,
really accessible.
it's
Yeah,
so accessible, right? You watch like people are making these opening videos and like they get like 1,000 views because like you have to like really specifically want to learn a specific opening from a guy. But like at
right.
Gadmentor, like anybody from like 1,200 to 2,500 can watch one of his videos and it's great.
Oh my God, Jerry from the Chess Network. Oh my God, shout out Chess Network. Chess Network was awesome.
Yeah, chess. It
That was
still
like
is.
the
It's still
OG.
going, dude.
Yeah, it's still going. Yeah, that's
Actually,
like the OG chess YouTube channel.
NFDS has played Jerry like a bunch in the titled arenas. He the dude he's an NM, but he's like 2750 in like Blitz or
Oh,
something. Or
and Kevin from the chess website. When I was in seventh grade, our coach, that was like the second year I played chess, printed out a paper and he put like three websites on there that he thought people should visit. And he put the chess website, he would make us watch those videos and we'd watch those opening videos like in the practices. Just talking about the Slav defense. Oh my God, just these little opening videos. It was so funny.
that's cool.
That's awesome. I still remember some of the. Oh yeah, that was just that's amazing. Yeah, he definitely was one of the ones who taught me like a lot of the early chess strategy. That's cool.
Yeah, there were some good shit.
Yeah, Jerry's like
He's
strong.
he,
Yeah,
there's like no reason he's not an FM, but he's just like some random fucking NM. Or he's just
uh,
he might like he does have the rodent skills. He might just be amazing at like fast time controls.
really.
I don't know. I'm not like I guess I haven't followed like any of his over the board career because like
Was, was anyone here into like King's Crusher? Because I remember when he was huge. I never really watched any of it.
the thing is, I think King's Crusher was like I think there are better streamers, but he was like so early into it. Like he was huge for that.
Yeah, I remember watching like a clip of him, and it was just him laughing for 4 minutes, just great for 4 minutes, and I don't even know what it was about. It was like him. It was literally him blundering a queen or something, right?
Yeah, and
Like he
he's
was
just
like
like,
some
oh,
he just was like for 4 minutes. It's like what is this?
yeah.
No, he does seem like a cool guy though.
He's a cool
Like
guy. He's
if
still
you actually
around.
go, yeah, he is. If you actually go into the uh like old chessgames.com stuff and look over old games, or you'll see like from 2014 he'll post a link like, hey, I did a recap on my YouTube channel. It's funny to see these old things from like back in the day, looking through these old games on just games. It's like, oh, that's King's Crusher. I
Yeah.
see him come up with Elite Chess Coach actually sometimes too. He's only like a CM, right? Like he's only like 2,000 feet
He's a
edge.
CM, yeah. He's like Jerry, right? He's like just like a national master strength or something, but well, I guess probably weaker than Jerry, right? Because Jerry's like an NM who's on crack, but you know, but you don't need like just having like a little title like gives him the boost is helpful.
Yeah.
But he does like educational stuff too, right? Like he's not just like fun like fast games, but
Yeah, that's definitely interesting that a lot of titles that, let's say, for you are really only about 100 to 150 points away mean a lot, right? Like for visibility and stuff like that. And I do wonder, for streamers, like the title adds a lot of visibility, and I'm not sure how good is that, right? You know what I mean?
I know like the only reason that I would ever even care about a title at this point is for streaming, right? But it might make a difference, you know.
Well, I would like to be able to like do things like write something in the main chess journal and like have it like taken legitimately, or something like the main chess journal be taken seriously,
Right.
because it's like, oh, instead of some jackass amateur from Maine writes this journal and this guy thinks he's like a genius, you know what I mean? But it's like, oh, an NM from Maine, it's like that makes sense.
Yeah,
So
it's
like
so
it's
weird.
fun.
Like there's like any other like career, right? Like you go through like let's say you go through law school, right? Like you know that there's like an end game where as long as you like do what you're supposed to do, you'll get your JD, right? You get your doctorate.
Right.
With chess, like you need skill and you need to like it doesn't like there's a firm delineation, right? You can be 2199 and like not like you're the same as somebody who's 2201, but you don't have that fucking title, you know? Like the delineation is so
Literally,
weird.
right. It's like it's just it's so much. I mean, it's like somebody like if I took Fishbane's title and put it onto me or you, like what it would do for you know what I mean. It's so much, but like I don't think I'm a weaker player than Fishbane.
Yeah.
Those who don't know Fishbane, Fishbane is Maine's an NM from Maine,
Yeah.
buddy of ours, Matthew Fishbane. But I don't think I'm a weaker player than him, right? And you know, but he's got the NM title, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, of course, I should quit whining about it and go get a better rating, but you know, it's just
Yeah. It's so much effort. You have to like do the effort like consistently for a long time.
and I got to get out of state and not play
It's
shitty Maine.
it's expensive. Yeah. It's but
Yeah, I mean, you mean college team is going to start up? We're going to try and maybe do some stuff as a team because we can sometimes get funding.
that'd be
Let's see
cool.
how that
Yeah.
works. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking like, yeah, it might work, might not work, but that would be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, the titles things are huge. Did he actually come in and play you on stream like 2 weeks ago?
He literally did. So what happened was I started an arena and he stream sniped me. Like he was in the arena waiting for me to click start and he immediately clicked start and then we played and I was like winning and he dirty flagged me.
Wait, stream arena? Sorry, what was?
So I was about to start an hourly rapid arena.
Oh,
And like
okay,
so I was
okay.
like ready to click the join button. He's like waiting. I clicked join and like instantly impaired with Matthew because like he was fucking waiting. And like
Oh my
we
god!
play actually a pretty good game and I like get like a slightly better rook ending and then I'm like winning and then he just like fucking flags me like an
Yeah,
asshole. It was kind of funny. I thought it was hilarious actually.
that is funny. That is
I
awesome.
like they like called me out on it in the group chat. It's like, did you like how I stream stuff? Fucking dickhead.
No, that's that is awesome. No, it was funny when he was in the group chat. He was like, "Did you enjoy my visit?" And I'm like, "What? You visit my
Yeah.
house like while I'm sleeping? Like what is going on?"
Yeah.
I trusted you, Matthew. Um,
No, no, he's like so Gabe. He's NM strength, but like the thing is, you have to actually play out of state. You can't get NM within Maine's borders. It's not possible,
yeah.
right? Like if Wyatt went 4-0 every tournament that he played in, like or perfect score, right? 5-0 for some tournaments. He went perfect score for every tournament he plays in 12 events. He'll gain like 40 rating points. Like he can't. It's not
It's
possible.
a fucking conspiracy.
It's literally not possible.
It's literally. And then the thing is, the reality is like every once in a while you're gonna have a bad tournament anyways, right? You're just gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, ugh, like whatever, right? And so then you lose 40 rating points in one tournament because
Yeah.
sometimes you just have bad days. Bad days happen,
Yeah.
and that's the problem. Is in Maine, the bad days send you back 6 months.
Yeah.
It's
Because we've got a lot of underrated players and we've got very few like actual high rated players, right? Like there
because that's the problem. Is we're playing each other,
there's
right? I'm playing you.
yeah there's like three players like there's Jared Bryan who's a floor FM like he's floor at 2200. There's and he doesn't play anymore really. He hasn't played in years at this point. There's Matthew Fishbein who's a master. Then there's me. There's Wyatt and there's like sometimes another expert. You know, like there's just no
And also,
people here.
even Jared, like he's not like super strong anymore, but he's not somebody who's like floor 2200, but is actually like 1900 or
Yeah, like
2000.
he's
Like
actually
he's a legit
2200.
player,
Yeah.
right? And then Matthew, just doesn't always play, and it's hard. It's just like we're gonna play each other. There's no way to there's no way for us to gain rating. It's like two people don't
Yeah. Like
be in the
Wyatt's
middle, walk up, and like get to rise vertically up. You have to have a ladder to get up.
yeah, like Wyatt's got the edge over me, but he can't like consistently beat me every single time and like get to master off of me. It doesn't work that way, you know.
Right, unless I slip you a $20 bill.
Yeah, yeah, or a roofie.
I think if you pass out from a roofie during the, I feel like there's a way like I don't get rating there, right? Like I feel like yeah, like I feel like it would be a forfeit loss or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I actually don't think that's true. I think if you um I've seen a guy have a heart attack and die in a tournament before. I'm pretty sure he got the loss. I'm pretty sure his opponent got the win. Like on the cross table, like it says he got the
No,
win.
I guess during the game, yeah, you have to go with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like I bet there's like a process where like I wouldn't lose points, but you would still gain points. So it might actually be the way to go. Like we you just need to like consistently be roofing me is the thing. Is
right.
best for everybody.
That it was funny how like we've never been able to rate a match of ours because it would go into requester floors being lowered,
Yeah,
right? That's funny. But if we had a quad of you and two other forward players, oh, it'd be all legit.
it'd be fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, I do get why they do that though, because people are sneaky.
People are
It was
sneaky. Yeah.
I was watching the stream with the Svidler and Sirwan doing commentary for the St. Louis Rapid and Blitz a week ago, and they're talking about like the president of some chess federation somewhere was an 1800 before he was the president, and then he became a grandmaster 2 years
What?
after he became president of this chess federation. Yes, and then the guy was playing a tournament, lost the Philidor position, right? Like that easily dead drawn rook ending as a grandmaster,
Yeah.
and literally went to prison because he lost that because like people realize this is a conspiracy
Yeah.
because he's paying people to lose to him, and then when he played a legit tournament, he lost every game and like lost a Philidor position. Like it's
That's
like
actually insane.
it's just like and yeah, just like crazy how people would um but it is interesting. I
Yeah,
think it's been cool actually to see. Oh, sorry.
that's absolutely the case, hype man. When we go down to Boston, like so, I'm right around 2000. Why it's like 21, close to 21 these days. We play people like who are our own rating in Massachusetts, and they fucking suck compared to us for the most part. Like we have bad days, but like I score. We tend to score extremely well compared to
Well,
people.
to put it into perspective and without shamelessly plugging, I was 1930 and I legitimately finished fifth in the Massachusetts Open.
Yeah, there it's
Yeah,
different. Like
right. Like it's just a different level of competition.
main players tend to be underrated, and like if, not just it's not specific to Maine. I think it's like rural, isolated communities tend
Right.
to like get pockets where they're either very underrated or very overrated, and it's impossible for change to happen. Um, and then you get somewhere like Massachusetts. Although I think I've heard people say that people in the Massachusetts area are like deeply overrated somehow.
It's weird, yeah. But like I think definitely it's clear that there's differences. Like even Matthew almost won the Boston Chess Congress before. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
which is
It's like
nuts. Yeah,
right. It's just like literally like third place medal finish. Like it's just like and there's no reason that should be happening, but like he's just doing it. And the thing is, the CCA events even get the more competitive players. So
yeah.
if you went down and you actually played club events down there, it'd be even worse.
The club events are a joke. Like I will like walk circles around like the like the 2200s in like the Boylston Chess Club.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
crazy.
It's actually like
Yeah.
legit. And I literally remember talking to Alex about this at the Morin Invitational, and Alex thought we were batshit crazy.
I know. Like he didn't believe us.
And because he was just like, oh no, the rating algorithm's good. I'm like, yeah, the algorithm's fine. That doesn't mean that if it gets bad data, it's going to suddenly come out good. Like,
Yeah.
it's not how algorithms work. like it's realistic limitations and realistic problems with the data set and the lack of games played and the rural, like these are real things that have a real concept. It doesn't mean I don't believe in math.
Yeah. Like let's say you take two players who are like young and competitive and 2000 rated, and you stick them on an island for like 5 years, right? Like the only thing they have is a chessboard, and like they're allowed to rate the games. They're gonna
Right.
stay 2000 rated. They're both gonna stay
Yeah.
2000 rated, and they're both gonna get much better because it's the only thing they're fucking doing. And then they're gonna, yeah, but like the rating doesn't change.
Right. Right. Exactly. That's like the perfect concept, and that's so funny.
Yeah.
So what's
I wonder. So you know how they have like military tournaments, right? Like they have like the best chess player in the military kind of
yeah.
championships. You think they have that for prisons? Like they get all the prison inmates in the country together, and they're like, "Who's the best inmate in chess?"
U.S. Chess has some infrastructure for that. There's literally an affiliate type called a prison affiliate.
That's
Like
crazy.
there's like normal affiliate, schools affiliate. There's one that's literally a prison affiliate.
That's so nuts, dude.
And there are like some online competitions for them now too, like because obviously that's easier, more secure.
Yeah.
And so they're playing a lot online, and they actually play a lot of correspondence and shit. Is actually um, Massachusetts chess magazine like has a listing for correspondence stuff and play postal chess, and about 80% of the people on there are from like Massachusetts State Penitentiary.
So are they allowed to like use the computer, or do they like actually do it like by mail, like old school?
No, it's actually like by mail, like legit old correspondence. And of course, they probably don't have as good access, so they're not cheating.
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, right, because that's not ICCF, right? So they're not allowed to use the computer, so it actually works out well.
right, right.
So like imagine like they try to compete in the ICCF and they just like don't have engines.
Yeah,
Be kind of funny.
ICCF is interesting.
Yeah.
I've
To
got two
those who
guys
don't know, ICCF is the International Chess Correspondence Federation or something like that.
at
They,
correspondence chess federation.
it's Centaur chess, right? You're allowed to use engines for your moves. So
And you take like multiple days per move. It's interesting. I'm in a tournament right now, and somebody played the Winnower French against me, which almost loses at the correspondence level. And he didn't play a very good variation of it at that. And somebody who played like the King's Indian, and I just found some system, and I'm like going to win that one too. And I might just win this tournament ahead of like 1,000 people because my two opponents just play bad openings.
yeah, it's kind of
Um,
nuts.
it's kind of like not interesting.
Yeah, like at some point, like the computer, like once you get to like a plus like 1.5 or something, like you can stop thinking and the computer does all the work.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's only really interesting from an opening perspective, but it is kind of where a lot of the opening theory is being developed, and it is interesting.
Yeah,
Like Alex really has had some of his games like in the New in Chess yearbook and stuff, and like it's cool, but there's no competitive value to it, right? And
yeah,
a lot of people think there's more value to it than there is, but it's just not interesting from a competitive perspective. But it is where a lot of the opening theory is being developed now. So I wouldn't recommend get into it because it's not like, I mean, I think it's somewhat enjoyable to study all the openings, but it's not like super interesting. But it's kind of cool, I guess. It's got
yeah.
some intrigue.
If you're interested in like in following top level like opening theory, like from an enjoyment perspective, it's probably cool, but it's not like gonna make your chess any better to like
Oh yeah. No.
you know
I mean, now non-computer correspondence that will make your chess better.
that will make your
And
chess a lot better because that's like pure analysis, which is like the best thing you can do
right, yeah, you get a title for.
for being the prison
Uh,
world champion. Yeah, I
well, there is the U.S. Chess does give out a PM title.
a prison master. Yeah, you fucking get out of prison. You're like, I'm a PM, bitch. I'm gonna shank you.
Yeah, you just have to win your cell block, I think, and then you get it.
Yeah,
Um, a lot of them are pretty low rated. I shouldn't say that. I'm going to get murdered by
yeah. I'm sure there are a lot of prison people watching this right now who are gonna hunt you down for disparaging them.
disparaging the prison inmates. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh my god. No, that's super cool. But yeah, that's I thought that was so funny how they actually have like a lot of infrastructure and that type of outreach, and they think it's really high value for like reintegrating them into society, and I'm sure there is real science to that.
yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, no, I think that's super cool. But yeah, correspondence is interesting though. Like non-computer, I think that's definitely like so good for your chess. Um,
Oh yeah.
uh, Speaking of which, I should check the correspondence game. I'm playing in the
Oh,
main correspondence championship, and I lost one game to Bob Bridgem. I lost the game, so now I've got to fight back in the second one against him to.
yeah. So
Yeah, like I can't believe Fred Irons is still alive.
It's
That guy's
amazing.
like in his like mid 90s, right? Like,
It's crazy. I haven't seen him in years. I wish he would like come to a tournament and just say hello because it would be cool to like I don't
and
know say hi. Like I know you don't even know him, but like
well, someone's probably gonna shake hands with him, and he's gonna like break a fibula.
right.
So,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like what can you kind of do? This cool. Lucas might come up, play the Warno tournament. I haven't seen
Yeah,
his.
that'd be sick if Lucas came up. Um,
We
also,
probably
will so
oh
I'm carpooling with Lucas if he's coming, and Will Raven also said he was going to play. So I might be
okay.
carpooling. I might be bringing both of them up.
I wondered if Will would play because it is Rogers Memorial Tournament. I mean, people respect Morin, so I think that that's part of it.
Yeah, I don't think that's why. I think he like just cooled
Oh,
off for a while, and like he's like, okay, I can play again now after like chilling out for like a few months.
so I've noticed Ted Belanoff has played 5 times out of state, including in like Kentucky, in the last 2 or 3 months,
That's insane.
and he hasn't played in Maine. Of course, there hasn't been too many main events this summer, but I'm hoping he's going to start playing some main events. Obviously, being a master, he's interesting. Being a Ford master, even more interesting.
Hopefully, he plays in the Orno one.
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling he won't because it seems like he's into the slow games.
Okay,
'Cause he's
okay.
playing a lot of those out of state stuff where it's slow. So we'll see. I bet he'll play I bet he's playing the New England Open tomorrow and Sunday, Monday. Um,
Yeah, I don't know. I have reservation. Like I kind of have like a mini regret about not going, but I also think I would go down there. I'd play it. I have a great time Saturday, and I would be like, "Is it over yet?" Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So
yeah.
kind of glad that I
And
didn't
like I
go.
said, I ended up just, yeah, like it's not going to even work for me scheduling wise and just stuff. And it's kind of expensive to go down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just Mr. Fetchel, are you from Maine? Is that, I think I've probably asked this before, right?
Yeah, chess masters from Maine.
Who is it?
Who are you actually? I can't remember if you've told me before or not. I know you're from. I definitely know you're from Maine because you've talked about coming to the Portland club or not. Maybe. What time control is it? It's G60, right? It's G60 plus 5.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
60 minutes with a 5 second increment.
And it's going to be super strong, actually, as far as main events go.
Yeah, because
Because I think you're probably going to get Matthew, you, me, Lucas, and Will.
yeah, it'll be like one of the strongest events actually. It might even be stronger than the state championship actually.
Yeah, yeah, it might actually end up being. I mean, in terms of number of people, 1,800 plus. Obviously, there's going to be less of that crew in the Class B range, but
Yeah,
as
yeah,
far as top players, really, we're probably not getting Barabee is the only one.
yeah. We'll miss out on Bearby because he's taking a break. Who else? Anybody else taking a break still?
He also never really like to drive up 2 hours. I mean, Jared probably won't be up there. Just
Yeah, Jared, just because he's like not able to do things these days. Shock probably is going to be out, right? Because
he's probably left by now. I
yeah.
think.
Well, I know he was playing at the club last weekend, but I'm not sure like when he leaves for Florida or wherever the fuck he goes to when he leaves Maine.
Right. Um. Jamaican. Yeah, both Aaron and I played the state championship. Aaron got 4 out of 5. He finished on the bronze,
Yeah, and
and
you got 4.5, right?
I got 4.5. I got the
Yeah.
silver. Oh, Jacob. Yeah, I actually recognize your name, Chessmaster 512, because I saw you play the Weber Cup. You played in the Claude Weber Cup this year, I think, right? Am I crazy? Because I think you played the open section because it was that
I'll get this
huge
off the
open
screen.
section. If I remember right, you
I
scored okay.
I
Two and
recognize
a
your
half
name
or
from the
three.
cross table. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like 2.5 or 3 points or something, right? Like or 2 or 2.5, so somewhere in there. Because you're like 1450 or something. Or I guess I could just look at the profile again.
Yeah, yeah. 1472 provisional.
Oh, that's like legit
Yeah,
for
for
high
sure.
schoolers, right? For high schoolers, that's pretty legit. But yeah, Jamaican, we had a fun state championship. It was cool. What's funny is I improved on my score from previous years. I scored 4.5 instead of 4, and then I didn't win. And 4 had won at the previous years, 4 out of 5, because I tied with Lucas in 2019 with 4 out of 5, tied with Jared in 2020 with 4 out of 5, and then 4 the next year was enough for second, and then 4.5 this year was only second. I didn't win.
Yeah. So it's a weird event. Yeah.
It's a weird one because there's a bit of players in the open. It's got a little bit of that problem that the high school section has. Like it's not as big a problem because you got 5 rounds, slightly less players, but it's close to its top of its lid. Like you couldn't really fit too many more players in that open section.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if you don't win out, like if you don't win 5 out of 5, you're not guaranteed like the place, which is like some of those 7 round Swisses. Like 6.5 is almost always guaranteeing you. Like
Six and a half is like first, yeah.
yeah, like you can draw. You can, like it's okay to take a draw.
Yeah, and I will say generally for the state championship, it's okay.
This was the
Like
first year where a draw put you out of contention, right? Because like normally you take a draw, you at least get to like play the top guy in the finals and have a chance to win. And
yeah,
here
I mean,
you,
what some people. Oh, sorry.
no, you just didn't. That is all. You just didn't have the chance.
Yeah. What some people have talked about doing actually because a lot of the guys like Ray Haynes who are like floored 16 or 1700s are kind of getting beat up. Some people have talked about actually changing that reserve or splitting 2 reserve sections and having a U1650 or something along those lines.
I don't
And
know.
well, that's just as much for the other people as it is for us, right? Like it's not really because like I'm so concerned about the drawing thing or something like that, right? Like it's
You,
more like
you think
some
people would
people
like that?
yeah, like actually that's the feedback that Mike was talking about. He's like, some of these old guys kind of want to not score 0.
I guess that's fair. Like I guess it kind of sucks to be like 1600 and you like lose all your games. Like to be like
Yeah,
like you're still like the top half of Maine and you're like getting demolished. Yeah.
right. I mean, some people just want to play against people at their level.
Yeah. That's
You know.
interesting. I never actually considered that like I would assume that like you're above 1600 in Maine, you like want to go for the title, but I guess some people just don't care.
Also, like the thing is, we're not forcing people not to play up, right? Like if the people want to play up, they'll just play up anyways,
Yeah.
right? So why not give them more options?
That's
It
true.
can only help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something to consider.
I'll bring that up to the board next meeting, I guess. Wasn't that like fucking September or something? Yeah.
We need to get like a friggin' we need to Mike's retiring from the presidency or wants to. We
Yeah.
need a new main chess president.
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody wants to move to Maine and be the president of our chess association, we're in the market.
We are in the market. We
Yeah.
will pay. We will do anything.
Yeah. I'll give you $69 if you want to become the Maine chess president.
Yeah, I will marry you and have a child. Like
Yeah. Um,
Mike really Mike it feels like he might have to keep going on if he can't find one, but he really he wants to step away for a sec and
yeah.
come out with the reins and
I've debated it. I really don't want to do it. Who has an
it's
opinion?
it's like you go to attorney trying to play and it's like have you considered the like what about the donations with the what it's like
Yeah.
it was brutal even when I was just secretary. It was like people like what about the Scholastic venue thing? Have you guys called the thing? Are you sure that that's really a good policy? I'm like, I don't even know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this. It's so funny, but yeah, no, it would just be brutal. It would just be brutal. I mean, it's not even like that much work. It's just like weirdly, really, really inconvenient to be the president of Mecca.
Yeah.
It's kind of bizarre. You would be a good president for sure. We'd make you have to wear a suit or something, right? Like it'd be great. Wear that tuxedo or something.
Yeah. Throw the 3-piece suit on. Yeah.
That was iconic, right? Like, can we talk about this? All right, chat. You guys have got to agree with me. Aaron in the 3-piece suit, right?
That used to be my thing. Like back when I was like serious, is like I would throw on a suit for tournaments. Like I'd have this like process of getting ready. I'd eat healthy. I wouldn't drink for a month before a tournament. I'd exercise strongly. And the tournament comes, I throw on like this really nice suit. Well, really nice, like nice as I could afford, and and I'd rock it. And that would be like, and then like at some point I got like a lot worse because I took time off of chess and it wasn't important. I can't wear the suit anymore. I feel like shit. Like I feel like I'm an asshole, right? How much of an asshole do you feel like if you throw on like this nice suit and you like get the chest tie going, you're like really intimidating, and then you play like shit, right? You feel like an asshole.
It's When I was in high school, I went to an event and I was wearing like sunglasses inside, and I was like, I'm gonna be like, there was like these dumb mirrored sunglasses. I just hung a rug like on move five, and I literally just wanted to. I look so fucking stupid. These dumb, like dumb, oversized designer sunglasses on. I'm sitting there just playing like a 100 level. I am a fucking prick.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Trespass, you played them at the tournament, but only realized later. Yeah, that's cool. Because it's funny because you probably like, hey, what's this guy in a kilt? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll play him, and then you're like, oh my god, this guy's like the president of the.
Bring back the suit if I can wear the bow tie. I've never done the bow tie before, but I might try it.
Here's the play: is you do things like the suit when you're playing something like a team match where you know you're gonna win, right? Like where there's some sort of mismatch.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So then you go, yeah, right? Like you got to show up to like if there's some shitty tournament in Bengal going on that's like not like the Morin Memorial where like people are gonna be there, then just call me ahead of time and I won't play, and then you can just go 4-0 in your suit and just have a field day, and then you'll look awesome.
Yeah, that's perfect actually.
And then people will want your autograph, and like, yeah, no, what you wear the suit, you wear the bow tie, you go 4-0. I know Sharon Klein, who coaches some of the kids around here, with her school program. I'll say, hey, you know what you guys should do? Get your kids to go up and ask that guy Aaron Spencer in the suit for an
Oh my
autograph.
god.
And then Dan DeLuca will be sitting there with his camcorder and writing up, Aaron Spencer, the man in the suit and bow tie, signs autographs for our local school children who were inspired by his titanic, fantastic play. A true legend of the Manchester.
Yeah.
And Dan would write that too.
I know he
He
would.
already wants your autograph.
I'll be happy to mail it to you for $100.
$69.
69 is the going rate for an autograph.
Or you can take on a 2-year term as president of the Maine Chess Association.
I will give you a million autographs if you do that.
I will like autograph your body if you
Yeah,
take on.
move up to Maine Ranch. You get as many autographs as you want.
I was playing a national high school championship. Was in a losing position, and had an opportunity to get a stalemate, but it was like by giving up a piece, just like blundering a piece. Then made the move, went up, got water, intentionally made himself choke on the water so that he would have tears in his eyes to make it look like he blundered, and then went back to the board and like fake cried, and then his opponent took the piece and stalemated men, and it worked.
Is that a real story?
That is a legit story.
He's like actually plays the psychological game. It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
It's nuts. Now, not that I've never done something quite like that, but I guess I did slightly do something against Ben, sort of in that same vein, but I kind of pretended to go, oh, did I learn that? And then the same thing. That is funny though, but it's just like bizarre. Like he just has these weird, and then like, yeah, just like beats Jared, like draws with Matthew, like,
and then loses to like.
It's so brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just interesting. Like you're just an interesting guy.
Yeah, it's just so brutal. And of course, this is why playing in Maine is so hard, because you play guys like this.
Yeah.
That's funny. Tommy now goes to Bowdoin, so we're gonna try and do some matches with Bowdoin, which is another college in Maine.
Nice.
You guys, you're gonna see how that goes. I think this will be fun.
That'll be pretty cool. Yeah.
Get some collegiate action going.
We haven't had like real, genuine collegiate action in Maine like in decades. I think.
No, they somebody held like a Maine collegiate championship in Bangor in like 2011. It was won by like Dan Robbins or something.
Yeah.
And that was the last time it was like any collegiate action.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're hoping to get some more. Because I think that's important, right? Like I think it's an important juncture where people are becoming adults, right? Like that's where you want.
it's nice. So the issue historically has been that almost every single like strong high school player from Maine has gone out of state for college,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Like Lucas left and like Henry Chai left and like all these kids who are like
Who?
you don't even know Henry Chai. He was my era. He was like
Oh,
he was like 1600 or something, but that was like good enough to be like top four in the state for high
right.
school at the time. Like all these like these kids they just leave because
Yeah.
they can, right? Because they're
We got a little lucky this year. Tommy going to Bowdoin, Benlock going to UMaine.
yeah.
I mean, even Tristan goes next year to probably somewhere in Eastern Mass, which isn't insane. Um,
Tristan is not going to college. How old is he?
oh no, well he's a senior this year.
That's fucked. That's
He
absolutely fucked.
he leaves
No, you
he
cannot tell
leaves
me he's not 12 years old right now still.
he's not 12 years old. He leaves Tuesday for Finland because he's doing his foreign exchange thing.
Uh,
I'm not happy about it, by the
yeah.
way. I'm very sad. But he leaves that, and this is his senior year, yeah, and then he will go to college in probably Eastern Mass somewhere.
Guys, don't ever grow up. It's crazy. It's crazy out
Yeah.
here.
Do you believe that he drove me in a car the other day? He
That's
was driving.
nuts. That's scary.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's
don't
weird,
care
right?
how.
He's actually a good driver, though.
Yeah,
No, Sam is like in college. My younger sister's in college now. It's bizarre.
man.
It's like, how are you that old? How am I that old?
Oh, you
Like, how
don't
are
you
you
start.
younger?
Don't you start yet.
How do I have a younger sister who's in?
Yeah,
How are you so old?
I know. That's the thing. That's the real issue here.
How are you not like? I still think of you as this like 23-year-old Red Robins
Oh
busboy or whatever you were, waiter.
God.
You had that hair. You had the hair, man.
I remember when I had hair. That was great, dude.
You do have to do the toupee. All right, chat. He's got to do the toupee, right? The
So
hairpiece. Come on.
I've thought about doing a toupee, but like I feel
We
like
have talked about
yeah,
this,
this
right?
is a conversation that's ongoing.
But I think that you just need to do it. I mean, you could not do it. Like you look fine with the bald, but you know what? If you want to do it, I think you should just do it.
I think I've settled into like being comfortable with like shaving, right? As long as I don't let
Yeah.
it grow for like more than a week, I keep shaving and it's fine.
The ball does work. What I
Yeah.
would like, here's what I really want with the hairpiece though, is like I want you to get like really long hair.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Like I want you to be like actually like like a hippie.
Like I get like down to my waist and stuff and I'm like I braid it.
Right, that's what I want.
Yeah.
And I want you to show up to a chess tournament like this, and I just want people to be like, "What the fuck? Like
Do,
this is a chess player?"
yeah.
That's what you need, and you need to get those big long cigarettes. There's like really long ones there,
Okay.
like, and you just like do that, and then you get like a pin or something, and you get like a trucker's cap or something, where you get a long beard.
Not sure I like where this is going. I was with you with the hair.
Then you could be Daryl. You were with me with the hair? What?
Yeah.
You thought the hair down to the
Ah,
waist
I
was
thought
a
that'd
good
be kind of
idea?
sick. Yeah. Not gonna lie.
Then you'll become Daryl Salisbury, and you'll be all good.
Yeah.
Long hair. So that was the thing. So like one of the reasons I stopped wearing the nice stuff was I got long hair,
Yeah.
and I liked wearing a hat with it.
Right.
Um,
And you can't wear like a hat with a suit.
you can't wear a ball cap with a suit. I
Yeah.
mean, some people do it, and they look stupid.
It looks terrible. Yeah. You can't do that.
They look legitimately stupid, and you
You
just can't.
Yeah, the only hat you can wear with a suit is like a bowler or something. Like you need like an actual fancy hat, and even that like looks pretentious and douchey. Like that's like
Sorry to anyone who wears a bowler.
sorry guy. Like I don't know. Like it feels like you're like trying to be from the 50s or something.
Did Brian Hirsch used to wear a bowler?
Yeah, but not with a suit. He didn't like do the whole like get up.
He was also 45, so he could do it,
He could
right?
do it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think
I
it's
can't
it's
wear
young people who try to wear like the suit and the bowler. Like it doesn't like who are you kidding, right?
Yeah. Fedoras.
Hold on. Give me a second, guys.
Oh my god. Well, just remember, it's going to take me 15 seconds to see whatever. Oh my god, he's getting the fedora. Is the fedora coming out?
Where the fuck did it go? Actually, where the fuck did I put it?
This guy's got a chest painting on his wall. Okay, he cannot find the fedora. This is not looking good.
And go up here and go in here.
What are all those trophies in the back? Holy fuck. Somebody has got a trophy collection. Are those trophies? Am I seeing that right? Damn. Is it like the U-800 section of the Aurora Winter Solstice? Fedora competition trophies. Aaron, what the fuck are those trophies back there?
What the fuck?
He can't find the fedora.
Alright, whatever. Sorry guys, sorry to disappoint. I have a fedora. I don't know where the fuck I put it.
All right, if you guys want to send Aaron a fedora, he lives at blah, 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 Chapelet, Maine, right?
Where the fuck is my... Oh.
Oh, do we have it? Do we have
It was
it?
behind my desk for some reason.
Oh, okay. I still can't see it because the stream delay is 20 seconds, but... Oh my god.
Check this shit out, yo.
Yeah! Yeah. Oh my god. What is going on? The speakers too? Oh my gosh.
It's actually not that bad, is it?
You look like a Florida dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you look like you're on on sabbatical in the Key West.
I know. I do. I look like I'm retired, yeah.
Mostly just tired.
Mostly tired, yeah.
Oh my gosh, fedora emote. Somebody set up a fedora.
Fucking
emote.
right, actually.
Oh my god. Cheese mate, or like the fedora mate. Fedora cheese. Cheese fedora. There's no pun that really works there. There's nothing.
I'll actually do that though. I'll actually make a fedora emote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So what is this? The Fedora podcast now? Now I have to get a fedora.
Do you have a fedora?
No, I don't. I'm not a fucking asshole. I don't wear fedoras.
Oh well. Well, la ti da. Look at
I wear
Mr.
bowlers. Okay, I wear bowlers.
You're a bowler kind of guy. That's fair,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
No, that's why episode 2 of this podcast. I gotta get a fedora.
Well, okay, you can get a fedora next time. I'm gonna do the 3-point hat, right? Like they did back in the day. Yeah. Maybe a powdered wig to go with it. You know.
I used to have a bunch of ball caps. That's all I have. Yeah. So and probably like a little like.
Oh my god. Why? I had a great fucking idea just now. What if this is the era where we bring back the powdered wig, right?
The powdered
The
wig.
powdered wig. Can you even imagine?
Right. Okay.
I think this is it. I think this is the time.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Powdered wig, yay or nay?
Yee or nay? Powdered wig? Can't. I don't think that's quite gonna work. You look so different in that fedora. Oh my god, that is amazing. All right, show up to the Orno tournament like that.
I might actually.
Yeah, you gotta rock the fedora.
Powdered wig and fedora combo. I like that. That's it right there.
Oh my gosh! And you promised that you would stream that too, right? Like you're gonna do a vlog during the day in between rounds. You're gonna be like, "Hey guys."
Oh, that's a good idea. I was gonna try to get a camera in there, but that's probably a better way to do it. Is vlog my. Actually, that's kind of an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't stream. Maybe I'll do short 5 or 10 minute YouTube videos to vlog it or something.
Yeah. See, this is where the YouTube comes in.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, here's the plan, guys. Aaron's starting a YouTube channel. He's going to get some killer content. We're going to have the weekly podcast for you guys. and Aaron's going to do the Orno tournament with the vlogs, and you're going to vlog the farm, vlog the grills. All right, you guys are getting so much. You guys are
There's
getting
content down the pipeline somehow. I don't know how it happened, but like it's happening apparently.
some there is a ton of content coming. We
Yeah.
don't know how we're going to make it yet. Aaron's not sure how he's going to make it yet, but he's going to make you guys so much content.
Oh my god.
Mostly
It's you guys aren't even ready. You're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I have to do this in chunks. Like there's too much content at once.
Oh Jesus! Oh my gosh, that is so funny. No, that's cool. I hope that's gonna be a fun tournament.
Yeah,
I was
that'll
like,
be oh my god, that's actually gonna be a super fun tournament.
yeah, all the guys
Extremely strong. Probably get like two or three like really good games.
Yeah, and it's always nice to play one in honor of Roger being
Oh, of course, man.
such a impactful player in main chess.
Yeah.
And honor of Lois as well.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it's super cool. I do like that event, and it raises a lot of money for the scholarship fund. Chess Master 512. You might want to apply for that as you were in high school.
Yeah.
So soon. I mean, I don't know when you graduate, but the year that you graduate, you want to apply for that. You probably get some cash money. Who's even on that committee now? Is it Nita, Anna, and some other person? Sam?
Somebody. I think Elizabeth, right? Elizabeth Mock.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Liz.
Yeah. Yeah. Lizzie.
Lizzie. She's a rapper now.
Is she?
Yeah. She's Mock Doc.
Mock Doc. Ooh. Word up.
She's a musician, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is her email, but she's not a rapper. That would be cool. But that is going to be a fun tournament. Going to see a lot of people raise some money for the scholarship fund.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do some killer vlogs.
A lot of strong people. Yeah, we'll do some vlog. That'll be actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
it.
remember trying to do a vlog with Sergio and Bill at the World Open. We did one vlog, and then I lost the first round, and I didn't do any more vlogs.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to talk about my first round loss. And since I didn't do the vlog after the first round, I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
That was a dumb tournament because I was like a kid who was 1,300, like lost 2 games and drew 7. It was so stupid.
Yeah.
I was like, it's boring. It was just this dumb little -2 trash.
That is insane. How does a 1,300 draw like any games?
Right. Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
It's just like crazy. Maybe precursor to. Here's the thing, right? So you think I'm a friggin' lunatic, right? At chess, like chess style wise. Like you think I play like a crazy person, right?
Well, no, I think you're aggressive and like you're very calculation oriented is the thing.
Wait, but that's the funny thing is like I was talking to some of the kids, like Tristan, he thinks I'm like the stale, most boring, dry player ever.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to fucking play chess is the thing.
Right, it's so funny the difference in the like.
He's like, if you're not sacking a piece, you're like playing a boring move, you know.
Right. I think I'm probably kind of slightly on the boring end.
You're
But,
slightly what?
Slightly on the boring, kind of dull end. I don't. Maybe not. Probably not.
I don't
Yeah,
think you are.
I'm in the middle. I think you're just like really like old man chess. Like you're like from the '60s, man.
I know. I'm very happy to like get like a dry ending and grind it for 10 hours, you know.
Except when you've had like a drop of alcohol, and then you're like,
Oh my god. Yeah, like give me like one beer and I'm like
you're like,
I'm Tristan then.
Brooke, not enough. Accuracy, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
No, it is funny the difference. Oh my gosh, Jesus. What is the emo? Is that a lamb? What is
It's
that?
fucking
Oh,
that's El Carpine. Yeah, that
El Carpine. What is that?
everybody give a follow to twitch.tv/El Carpine.
El Carpine.
How the fuck do you spell? I'm gonna do another shout out. I still don't know how to spell this guy's name.
Oh, Nate Brady's on.
Nate Brady's on. Interesting.
I hope he gets more people for his arenas. He's been trying to do those arenas.
Yeah, the Blunder Buddies are fun when he like it's tough when like he's getting like two or three people who are like down, but it's not enough.
Right. It's just like, yeah.
But I've
Uh,
still been enjoying the watching him do rapid arenas and puzzles and stuff.
oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Um, I used to have a lot of fun with those. You won the last one, right? Like you won the last Wonder
I'm
Buddies
I'm still
championship.
yeah I'm still the official Blunder Buddy the BBB winner or whatever the fuck it is.
Blunder Buddy Master?
Blunder what was it
BM Blunder Master?
it was the BBB. It was the Blunder Buddies. You guys know the Blunder Buddies something.
Yeah, yeah. What? Yeah. Chat, enlighten us.
I don't think he's on. Is he on?
Yeah, he's
I don't
on.
think
He's
El
got two
Carpin's
viewers
on. I
right now.
think he's we just got some emotes in the chat from NFDS.
What? No, 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 no. Brady is on.
Yeah, yeah, Brady's on. I don't think El Carpin's on.
No, El Carpin is not on. No, no. El Carpin is not on. Yeah. El Carpin is. Who is El Carpin? Wait, I still don't know who El Carpin is.
He's the fucking dude. El Carpin is the dude. Like
The dude. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize.
so the best part about El Carpin is his fucking emotes, dude. You like it's worth subbing to him just for the fucking emotes.
Is he a chess streamer or like a variety streamer? Like, is he in the community or is he a big guy?
Oh, I'm not following this one. The Carpin. Okay. So I guess so he streams in Spanish, but I guess he streams in English too.
El Carpin. Oh, this guy's like 1.5K followers. This guy's like legit.
Yeah, yeah, he's like a real guy.
Oh, wow. El Carpin.
El Carpin.
It makes sense that he streams in Spanish with a name like El Carpin. El Carpin. What would your
Yeah.
Spanish name be? If this were a Spanish channel, what would you be? Would
Queso
that
Amigo.
Queso?
I'd be Queso Amigo, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Queso. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo estás? Adam, how are you today?
Yes, these are the El Carpinos. Look at this shit, dude. Look how fucking cute some of the shit is.
Damn. If I had $5, I would sub to that.
We
Can we
can
get a shout out
indeed.
to the garbage?
Yeah, you can give a shout to everybody, dude. Follow everybody. La Fedora Grande, hell yeah, dude. La Fedora Grande.
Teodora Garante. There's a Spanish club at the university. I should join that. Get back into some Spanish. I used
Yeah.
to speak okay Spanish because Sergio,
Because
right?
Sergio spoke Spanish, yeah, yeah.
Right. So we were like, he was a caballo y tres con etaque la kingo, caballo HA cinco or something. Y teco Geo siete,
Exactly.
something like that. And yeah, no, that was fun. And Bill still speaks it really well. Bill does streaming in Portuguese now. He's been doing a little bit of streaming, not a ton. But sometimes he streams in freaking Portuguese.
That's crazy.
It's like, what the fuck?
The guy knows too many languages.
Yeah, it's freaking bizarre.
Yeah.
His girlfriend's Russian now. She just came back from Russia.
Hmm.
So he speaks Russian.
He should do a Russian stream.
Right. He used to do like a, yeah. And he like, it's like French, Swedish. It's like bizarre. It's like, what? Why do you know all this stuff? That accent and I'm close, yeah. I cannot do accents. I literally have zero ability.
I'm super impressed with people who can do accents. It's
Yeah,
so
it's like-
hard. How do you change the way your voice sounds? You know?
I can barely tell how my voice sounds anyways.
Yeah.
It's like how do you even do that?
Yeah,
But
like,
yeah,
hello, governor. Like, what do you do it? Like, how do you do it?
No, it's like I just sound like fucking an idiot.
Hello, governor. Care for a spot of tea? It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Illy governor. care to colonize a poor little country? Like, I don't like whatever the fuck British people say. Care to
Taxation without representation. It's not even English. I can't even do it.
care, care to steal artifacts and put them in a museum and violate the rights of anyone who's not European. I don't know what do British people say? What do they talk about now? They probably just talk about like
Like,
Meghan Markle.
yeah,
Did you
bangers
hear
and
about
mash,
Meghan and
you
Harry?
know.
You just hear about Meghan and Harry? Oh my god.
Rugby.
Rugby, yeah, that's
Cricket,
right.
right? They do cricket. They're like, smack the bat, you know?
Hmm. I've never watched cricket. I should watch some cricket. Where should I watch some cricket? I'm doing too many things. I don't need to get into
You
cricket.
don't need cricket. Take it
Yeah.
slow down, buddy. You're still young.
Cricket is huge in India.
Yeah, it is.
Do you like? I was reading about like one of the most bitter sports rivalries out there that like actually gets like physical at the stadium is the India versus Pakistan cricket match.
I know. We were talking about this in Art Stream a while ago. Whenever India and Pakistan go, it's like a huge thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people have like died, right?
Yeah.
Like in like stuff like it's insane. It's like holy fuck.
Yeah,
Um,
you're right, Hypeman. NFDS like has that he's getting that accent down. Like he's getting better every time he says like what iguan and you know and big ups
yeah.
and shit, you know. He's an honorary Jamaican at this point.
Hmm.
Wish I could do that, man.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah. I would love to be able to do it. That would be awesome. That would the comedic range that would be added from being able to do accents would just be unbelievable.
All right,
Like
now I'm glad you can't do them. Now I'm glad you can't even. I don't want you to try.
you don't want me to try.
The jokes that would come out of your freaking mouth, dude.
Or if I could at least do impressions or something.
Yeah,
Like,
nope. We're okay.
if I could tell the jokes I tell, but I'm like fucking like Owen Wilson or something, I'd be like, that'd be awesome. Oh no, that is crazy. I bet you could do a pretty good Brian Hurst actually, because actually
Like I just
you
say
kind of look
things in my regular voice and I'm doing a Brian Hurst.
you kind of look like Brian Hurst actually. You guys have very similar looks. Like especially when you're wearing the headphones, because like Brian's like always like wearing headphones because he's into music.
Yeah.
Like right, and he would wear a hat like that too.
You want to hear my best Jamaican accent? All right. What it going, brother? What's all good? How's it going up in here, man? How you doing?
Yeah, okay.
That's what I got for you, homie. I can't even. I slip immediately. I can't even do it.
You know, with this whole like Florida man look, you just look like someone who's like you know, just you know what I mean. That's funny. Yeah, I can't do Jamaican accent. It always sounds so like I don't even know how to approach it. Right? You know what I mean?
Well, the issue is that like it's not just an accent. They
Also,
speak like a different dialect of English there, right? Like what iguan is like an actual word. Like right, like you guys, it's hard because you guys like you speak like two different types of English, right? You speak like you know what I mean? Like it's like a different dialect of English.
right? Yeah. What is Guam?
Like how's it going? You know, like what's going on?
Guam?
What's going on?
Guam?
Yeah.
Is that it? What Guam? I don't really know.
Yeah. So like doing the accents hard, right? Because like if you're not also adding in like the correct dialect, the correct words, like it sounds disingenuous, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patois, whatever. Yeah, that's it. It's like it's got its own name. Yeah.
Patoy. Yeah. But Patois.
I don't think it's not patois, right? It's not French. Is it like patois?
Patois. But like the main kind of accent, like there's a lot less R's, right? So like my mom has it kind of thicker, so she'll say over here,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Where is it? It's over
Gotta
here.
park the car in the yard.
Right. Except no one ever says that because no one ever parks a car in a yard.
You don't park the car in the dooryard.
No. Where do you park? Like, where do you park the car in Harvard Yard? Have you ever tried to get a spot in Harvard Yard? No, you can't get one. You should park it there. Why would no one ever says that? Oh, like, no, I just find that. What's the main accent? The main accent. No, like Ariel and I don't really have it too much, actually.
Yeah, it's more pronounced up north these days. Like people down south, like we don't have it as much, but it's like there's a lot of like gotta go down to the pier, get some lobster, bub. You know, like there's like a lot of
I do have to
Christ,
admit,
bub, we gotta
anytime
go pick
anyone
some
calls me,
potatoes. You know.
whenever someone calls me Bob, I legit want to take out a shovel. Like, it is the weirdest thing. I think that is just the weirdest thing, actually. When someone's like, "Hey, Bob," it's like, am I shrimp? Like bubblegum shrimp? Like, what is going on here? Like, I don't get
You think of
this.
shrimp when you hear bub?
Yeah, I think of bubblegum shrimp from the friggin' movie with the uh,
It's no bub is like
Forrest
so
Gump.
Mainer though. Bub is like
Yeah, it's
Christ
Maynard,
bub.
but it's like odd. It's
It,
odd, and it's a part of our culture that needs to die.
well, I mean, I don't disagree. Like it's not a very attractive accent.
No, but yeah, no, Maine's just, it's got a lot of that, like, rural Maine has got a lot of that accent. It's like, yeah, you know what, here, and there's no R's,
Yeah,
and
like
everybody
no
just
R's and
talk.
like sometimes they add R's weird places though.
Right, like, hello.
Like how
No,
like I all right, sorry you're going down to the park. Like sorry you're going down to the park. It's so hard. It's so hard to do like the genuine like old school Maine accent.
right,
Yeah.
right. And you have a very unique accent because sometimes you just add Q's randomly.
What the
Have you
quit are you
noticed that?
talking about?
Thank you. You got it. Yes. You went right for it. That was good. To be honest, Q probably doesn't need to exist in the English language, right? Like,
Yeah, you
unless I'm
can get the
talking
same
about
effect with like CU or something. Yeah.
right?
Or KW.
Q it, Q it, Q it. Maybe Q it. Is that a Q? Quiet? Quack, quack. Yeah, it's just like such an unneeded sound. Think about it, this guy's, right?
Like this, well, I
Quack.
don't know. The sound is fine, right? Because like ducks go quack quack. If we don't have like a letter to represent that, how can we possibly understand
Ducks
ducks?
honk. Ducks honk, right? They're like, ah, ah,
Yeah, I mean
honk,
it sounds like quack quack when you say it as a person, right?
quack.
Like that's the
Have you ever made eye contact with a duck? It's looked up at you and said quack. That's not happened.
why I literally have dozens of ducks on the property right now.
And if one of them says quack to you, take a picture and send it to me.
I
I'll
will I will. I'll
take a
take a
picture.
picture of the next duck that says quack.
Take a video of them saying quack.
Well, I'll take a picture.
Take a picture of the quack. I'll see it in the air as like a thought bubble. Oh my gosh. So I was asking about chicken because, like, what types of chickens do you guys have? Just like the egg chicken
Right
things?
now, no fucking idea. We have what's called Easter eggers, which is actually like a bunch of different varieties, but they we call them Easter eggers because they lay eggs. They're like blue and green and like fun colors.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Really?
they're really
Oh
good
my god!
laying hens. They make really good eggs, but they're not good meat birds. Is the thing.
Yeah, that's tough. Because I saw we had a Zoom field trip, and our professor went out to Vermont to visit his sister, and they had a farm, and they had Red Ranger chickens, and he said it's the best chicken meat he's ever had
No,
because
that's
they're better
cool.
than the Cornish
Cornish
crosses,
crosses, yeah, yeah. That's
right?
like
But
the
they,
yeah.
how much do you guys sell the pig meat ham to people?
We
Like,
just so we the thing previously that had been done mostly was selling pigs themselves, right? We'd like raise the pigs and sell the whole pigs. Amber
yep.
started selling meat, and she's done very well with it.
And what do you sell? Like, if I got ham, like, what would that go for?
I know pork chops right now are $12 a pound,
Yeah.
because like these are Mangalitsa pigs, so these are but like you've heard of like Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
It's like a designer type of pig. Like it's very high quality meat. So
Yeah.
pork chops go for like 12 a pound. I think ham's like I think ham's 12. It's either 9 or 12.
Yeah, that's not even that bad, actually. Like even compared to like a lot of store bought ham, it's like still in that 9 to 10 range.
You are not looking at 9 to 10 in the store. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, like at the deli. Yeah.
Well, in the deli, like sliced ham, yeah, that's different though.
Oh yeah.
We
Okay.
if
I
we
guess. I
sliced it
guess.
for you, it would be a lot more. Like you'd have to slice it
I can
yourself.
slice it. I can slice them.
You can
Right.
slice. You have a knife? Do you own a knife, Wyatt?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Look at this fancy fuck. He's got his
Yeah.
own knife.
But oh no, even just like my family likes to smoke ham. And have smoked ham on the smoker. The parents do.
Now, I mean, our ham's already smoked. Like we sell it like it's already smoked.
Oh, so you pre-smoked? Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
What would I
They'll
sell a
smoke
whole one
even
for?
more.
A whole so a whole pig that's alive depends on like some stuff. I think she was selling him for like 5 or 600. But when you well, okay, no, I think it's like actually like right around 500. But the
So say,
when you're selling the whole pig um, for for just the meat, we incur the slaughter costs. So like it's
yeah.
we sell by weight, and I
So
think
is
we do it like um, $10 a pound of meat, not the pig itself.
oh,
Yeah. So it's I mean,
is it really a lot better?
it winds up being a while. It winds up being like close to $1,000 a pig.
Is it a lot better like than other ham? Like
It's insane how good Mangalitas are. Like
really?
I'm not a pork person. I don't really care for like ham and pork chops in general. These pork chops are out of this fucking world. They're so good. They're like as
Do
good
you
as
have any ham
steaks,
left?
you know.
You guys have ham left right now?
We have yeah, we got ham.
Oh,
We got ham, we
like
got bacon, we got pork chops.
if you guys sign up for Community Solar, maybe I'll buy some ham off you.
Oh wow. Wow, you drive a hard bargain there.
I'm saving you money. You get this right.
What weight do we? I don't know, man. I'm not. So I let Amber take care of the details because like I mean I let her like it's her shit, right? Like I'm just here for the ride. I'll help out sometimes, but it's her shit.
Yeah.
But we what I would recommend is actually like buying a pound of Mangalitsa pork chops and seeing the difference for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, before you buy a whole pig, just buy a pork chop or buy like enough to even buy a quarter pig, right? A lot of people do quarter pigs, which is like a good way to go, so you can like get what you're gonna smoke and like try it out. Because if the difference isn't that good, then you're paying a lot of money for like, you know, because there are people who don't really appreciate the difference, right? Some people think like, oh, it's just pork, you know.
Yeah. I will say like the combination of that fedora that's light, that kind of looks like almost like a sombrero type thing that you wear on a farm, and you talking about pig, the vibe is just perfect. It's just fitting perfectly. Like it was just like so perfect.
Yeah, this
Just
is the
talking about
vibe right here,
pig,
man.
talking about agriculture, and you got this like this hat on that just fits perfectly. You need to wear that on the farm.
Yeah, yeah, this is definitely a good farm hat.
Do that with your vlog. Well, like when you vlog on the farm, like you're wearing that hat, like,
Yeah,
and then do your main accent. Hey, you folks over here, we got the pigs and the right? Right? Am I crazy?
yeah. So these pigs are too they're too big to smoke whole, hype man. So they get to be like hundreds and hundreds of pounds, like like 600 pound pigs. Like I they
100 pound pig?
we don't you don't get like 600 pounds of meat, but you get like they get to be extremely big. So
Jesus Christ.
you'd have to smoke it like quarter or half at a time or something. Unless you have like a giant fucking smoker, like a massive fucking smoker. These guys are. I'll do the video. I'll do the YouTube video sometime and like show you guys the pigs, because they're fucking big guys.
Yeah, what I really want to do is have a dinner where I have that smoked pig and it's got the apple in the mouth of the pig.
Yeah,
And
that
you
like a
just,
luau or something. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that'd be
so that'd
pretty
be
cool.
awesome. That would be very cool. We should do that. Bring that to the Orno tournament. Just bring a whole
I'll just
pig.
bring a whole pig and I'll roast it as I drive. I'll put a fire on top of my car. Going down the highway to roasting a pig on the fucking spit.
I think you need a permit for that.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
If a pit that can handle a cow, oh my god.
Oh, you do. Do you really? That's a
Gee.
pit, dude.
Oh, Jamaican takes his meat seriously.
Yeah, this guy's no fucking joke. He's not messing around.
Jesus Christ. It's amazing to me that 600 pounds. That is a huge, humongous
They're dense though. They're
animal.
like they don't like if you look at it like you wouldn't say like oh yeah that's 600 pounds, but they're so fucking dense.
Just imagine you're out working on the farm and then the pig sees something over in that direction that it wants, and then you trip and fall, and like a 600-pound pig lays on you.
Yeah. Amber like almost when she was pregnant with Oliver like a few months ago, she almost got like attacked by like Stanley was like charging at her and like she had to like whack him in the face with a stick.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because he just like he was hormonal. Like he was like in mating like season and he's like hormonal, so he just
Oh,
charged.
wow.
Like
Imagine a
she almost
600
like fucking
pound.
like had to go to the hospital.
Wow. It's awful. And so you have pigs, ducks, chickens, cows?
They're
No
yeah, so
cows?
they're very fatty. I guess like you do get a lot of lard from it, but like the meat itself is it's marbled in a way that's like very delicious. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is what Amber does. Amber do this full time?
Well, I mean, she's a stay-at-home mom. This is like it's like she, you know, she
Because I
enjoys it.
know,
It's like she gets some money for it, and it's like a lot of fun for her. I mean,
because I
she's been
know,
doing really well lately. I think she's been getting some good money from it lately. But
because I know Patrick does the cop thing, right?
he
So,
does like the pew pew. Yeah,
and you kind of do the computer thing.
I do the beep boop. Yeah,
Yeah. And yeah, so that's really cool that she does a lot of that on her own. And of
yeah.
course, obviously,
I mean, she grew up like with animals. She like went to a farming high school actually, and like agricultural based. So she's been
she
doing this
sits
her
on the
whole
Maine
life.
Agricultural Board too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Do you think agriculture is relaxing? Do you find it enjoyable, or do
No,
you
it's fucking
just kind of
miserable. It smells
is
terrible. The
there a
pigs are
mall?
like I think planting like doing like crops is more enjoyable than animals.
Yeah, these crops that you grow.
Yeah.
Does Chad know what kind of crops Aaron grows?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I don't think I told you the my crop situation is problematic lately. My we got a rainstorm like a couple of weeks ago. Greenhouse flattened. We got like 8 inches of rain and it just like flattened the metal like the frame of the greenhouse.
Bruh,
A lot of plants died. Plants that like some of the plants that are like remaining are like they got
my
broken in
God.
half.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a sign from God. He doesn't want drugs on
He
the
doesn't
streets.
want drugs in the world. Yeah.
I need to unsubmit my entrepreneurial Patreon. You're not a true. I'm
I
kidding.
know. No. I'll still do what I can with it, but it's just unfortunate.
Oh, that is unfortunate. That sucks. You've had quite a few whammies with that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've had it's been really unfortunate the entire journey actually.
Yeah. I mean, you could kind of segue into heroin.
Yeah, that's the next step, right? Is getting my my medical heroin license.
Right. They say that's coming within 10 years.
Yeah.
It's from a legislature. Heroin actually has been completely supplanted by fentanyl in Maine, basically.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that like fentanyl is just like the thing now.
Yeah. It's just really where it's at, apparently. That stuff is insane.
Yeah.
So it's very strong. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. But I've heard a lot of people say that it's been a very liberating experience or relaxing experience to do agricultural work, but you're not really in
To
that.
do, I thought you were talking about drugs for a second. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, Wyatt? To do
No, no, no,
agricultural work.
no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely
No.
rewarding to like watch things grow and like raise your own stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You could do that with a kid.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Wyatt. Let me go find a woman to impregnate real quick.
I thought you were dating that person.
Yeah, let me go. Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Whatever's going on there.
I think that's a myth, hype man. I think like you can't actually like die from like
So
physical contact, skin to
what?
skin.
Yeah, I will say a lot of street fentanyl is also cut as well. So there's a lot of laced with things like basically it ends up being something like sugar or something. Um, and so a lot of fentanyl you actually would interact with on the street wouldn't be pure.
Yeah.
True pure fentanyl is scary. I don't know if it's quite to that level, but true pure fentanyl is no joke.
Yeah, I'm definitely not an expert, but I know that like there was a story of like a cop who was handling like really like pure or close to pure fentanyl, and like he got to like he touched it, he got sent to the hospital or whatever because of the fentanyl, and it was like turned out to be like a hoax where it wasn't actually true. Like there was like this thing circulating and it wasn't true, but I don't know if it is possible, and like this was just like, or if it's not possible. Yeah, I'm not actually an expert, you know.
Yeah, there are also people who are of the camp that spreading these types of things will discourage the trade and trafficking of fentanyl.
Yeah.
So, for better or for worse, um, right, even laced.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely true. That's definitely true. Like there's like fentanyl like laced with shit, and it's absolutely killing people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
there's there's
Yeah,
there's no doubt that it's killing people, and it's like terrible. I don't think skin to fentanyl or skin to things is like that big of a risk, but I think you should. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, right? I wouldn't recommend you like go like stick your hands in a bunch of fentanyl and rub it around. You know.
yeah. No, it's a really
It's terrifying. It's like it's bad. Like we had like there like the drug situation got like really bad like opiates what like almost a
yeah.
decade ago now. It was like it got really bad and never got better, really.
Oh, it yeah, it didn't get better.
Yeah.
um, and it's crazy. It's crazy the amount of
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, even right in Maine, it's just like sad. Um, so don't do drugs, guys.
Don't do drugs. Yeah.
No, that's
If
no,
only it
that
were
is
that simple, right? Like the issue is the like
right,
the
right.
like
That
what drives people to drugs? It's fucking desperation, right? Like how do you like you to address the drug issue, you have to address like the fact that people are feeling tremendous economic pressure and tremendous like the, you're not like a happy person like who does drugs, right? You're driven
right,
to it,
right,
and that's
um,
harder to address than like just getting drugs off the street.
right. Yeah, no, that's true. Like it's a lot of people really miss the point and kind of miss the area you have to get. Yeah, Maine's actually like deceptively like it's actually bad with it because it's like I don't know. It's like really easy to like run a crack house or something in Maine, right? It's kind of
Yeah,
like rural. It's kind of it's like weird. Like, and the police rate is not very high. I mean, I actually enjoy that, right? But it's I don't know. It's just kind of easy to kind of just for this stuff to happen, and it's weird.
yeah,
Um,
it's extremely prevalent, yeah, and like couple that with the fact that we're like a relatively poor state, like which is something that drives people to do drugs, right? Like people, especially up north, right? People like throughout Aroostook County and all the way down to Bangor, like it's a huge problem because like the incomes are so low and there's so like
yeah, Bangor is really bad.
yeah
Is where for. I mean, to be honest, stuff like this is bad everywhere. But in Maine, it's definitely also pretty prevalent. And a lot of people definitely are surprised. Like, oh, is that really in Maine? I thought everyone just drank maple syrup.
Yeah, I wish,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. People can get addicted to maple syrup as well. That's been a thing. People are crystallizing it and doing something with it.
Yeah, that's great.
That's really fun. Did you know that actually 20% of drug addicts are former chess players?
That seems made up.
Yeah,
That seems made up.
yeah. I wonder how many people have lost the game of chess and just like spiraled off the rails due to that. You know what I mean? I wonder how many people like have a bad tournament and then just become a heroin addict.
This is the portion of the evening where Wyatt goes very deep into his imagination.
I don't know. Like with we're talking about the various people and their problems with chess and addressing chess, and
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it? What is the relationship there with those Canadian? I'm telling you, Canadians. What people don't realize is that Canada is just a problem. I've never been to Canada actually, despite being living in Maine and living very close by. Have you ever been to Canada, Aaron?
I've been there once for a day trip, on a field trip, a school field trip.
I know Brian goes all the time, like Montreal, because he had a son who lived there. Anyone in chat ever been to Canada?
I want to go. I think it would be kind of cool to go to Canada.
Yeah,
Go to
what's
like
there?
Montreal or Toronto or something, like just to visit.
Isn't it just like Canadian Maine?
Yeah, but like they have like there's like a big nightlife and stuff up there, I guess. They have like some of those cities are like really cool.
Yeah.
I guess Montreal specifically.
What is nightlife? Like like nightlife. Like what even? You know what I mean?
So like
Like
so like they have nightlife that isn't like so in Maine nightlife is you go to a bar and you get fucking smashed, right? In
right?
in Quebec, like there's drinking involved, but there's like food, like there's like different like there's live music and stuff. There's dancing, like there's actual stuff to do rather than just like getting smashed and passing out.
Yeah.
Which
There's
is
a
like what
restaurant.
you like, which is why it's different, right?
Yeah. There's a restaurant in Bangor I want to try. Um, it's like Mediterranean food. It's called Utopia or something. Have you ever been there?
Utopia?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. No,
No,
is it
it's
new?
awesome. Like during the, I don't know if it's new or not. I've never actually heard of it before, but I was kind of looking at like Mediterranean places nearby, and it came up. It's like good rated, and it's a nice restaurant.
Yeah, give it a go, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Probably not going to go by myself, but yeah, it looks so good. Like Mediterranean food is like good, right? Like everyone always talks about like Italian, Chinese, but like Mediterranean and North African and that type of food is like really good, right?
Yeah, it is solid.
I mean, it's like top five foods, right? Like,
I don't have a good top five, but
what's your top five?
what's my top five?
Yeah.
We're gonna go Japanese, go Thai. We're gonna go Mexican, go Italian, French.
Okay. What's the difference between Thai and Japanese?
Thai
I'm just
Japanese
like
is
I'm
like
being
like
blatantly ignorant right now. I'm sorry.
no, you're fine. Japanese is like sushi. It's like teriyaki, like grilled like salmon and teriyaki stuff.
Thai's got like a lot of
Thai
noodles.
is like they curry based and like rice noodles and stuff.
Yeah. In French, in French food, it's going to be a lot of like cheeses and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah, cheeses like really like uh like decadent like meats like cooked really well. French like butter, a lot of butter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's butter. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. What are your favorites there? No, I think Italian's in my top five. Uh, Mexican is definitely not.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I know you and Mexican don't mix.
Okay.
What?
Uh, there's
You
this
you,
funny.
you just like disagree every time we recommend a Mexican place.
No, I'm always the one who suggests Mexican. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Oh, man, it's just like I don't know. It's like tacos. It's like what?
Yeah, tacos, man. Tacos.
It's weird. No, I'm so probably Italian, French, Chinese, Mediterranean, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is you're bland as fuck.
Hey, I have a stomach condition. I have acid reflux.
Yeah,
I have
that's
to have
that's what they
bland
invented
foods.
Tums for, dude.
Thomas doesn't work on me.
Hmm. The Tums isn't working a little tum tum.
No, I have a prescription antacid now. I have the
Oh,
equivalent of fentanyl for antacids.
wow, that's intense, dude.
No, but like I like a lot of the American food because it's like it's kind of easy. It's comfort food. You know what I mean?
It's
It's
well,
not much.
yeah, it's familiar is the thing. Yeah.
Right. I'm not gonna spend $40 on something I might like.
Well, no, you can cook this stuff at home. Like you're not like
What? Cook?
son of a
What are you
bitch.
spending? Sorry, what?
Yeah.
What am I
You go to
supposed
the
to do
store,
with it?
right? You get some rice noodles, you get some seasoning, you mix it together, and you
I
make
do
it.
have rice in my cupboard, I guess. Oh, yeah, I guess I could. Hmm. I forgot to make my bread again. I just have this like risen dough sitting in the fridge. It's like probably bad now.
No, it's fine. Just send it.
This is like really bad
Don't even
bread.
check. Just like oven it and right to the mouth.
You know, I so agree with Max Berry though. I think taking 2 hours to like make meat sounds like so long. It's so much,
Why would you
right?
take 2 hours to make meat?
Right? Like spending all that time to make meat. Like that's how long it takes to make meat, right? Like an hour
No,
or
it doesn't
something.
take 2 hours. Like it
An
takes
hour.
no, not usually.
Or like smoking meat or something, right? Like that takes forever.
Well, if you're smoking the meat, yeah, it takes a long time. If you're like
Jamaican
oven,
is gonna disagree with me. Jamaican is gonna punch me through the through the
yeah, I
chat,
mean
right?
like it's. But the thing is, you're not like standing over the meat and be like, cook, damn it, cook, cook, cook. You prep it, you put it in the smoker, and then you wait.
But prepping takes like 20 minutes, right? For something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're cooking a meal, it take 15, 20, 30 minutes, whatever.
Right.
But then you
That's a
get to eat a
long
meal
time.
of food.
No, why would you do that when you could just go to McDonald's and get meat? Right? Am I crazy?
Yeah, you're 100% crazy, Wyatt. You're 100% crazy.
Yeah, I guess I am. I guess I am. Well, that's, you can't rush
You
perfection.
can't.
I guess you can't. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Which is crazy.
And the thing is, when you cook your own meal, like you enjoy it more, right? You just do. There's like, yeah.
No, because I cook it bad. I cook it wrong, and
Well,
I
then you
spill
learn. Then
something.
you're like, oh, this is what I could have done, and you get better.
No,
And
then I'm
it's like
frustrated. I'm like,
chess.
what the fuck? This is gross. Now I gotta go get McDonald's anyways. I just wasted an hour and a half. Fuck this. And pelt something at the wall. That's usually what happens whenever I try and cook.
One day what's the big party here?
The big party. Thank you. Thank you. No way you're cooking food for over 28. Exactly. 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 NFTS knows what's going on. He seems to have good food
Yeah,
taste.
yeah.
He's been he's been on the same wavelength as me a few times with the food.
People have like weird food opinions. I think like
Look, you live on a farm. You're biased, okay? You like the guy. You want to like raise all your meat by hand and then cook it by hand and then eat it.
I've been an avid cook long before I lived on a farm.
Well, you also worked in a kitchen, right? Like let's be honest.
I I cook, but yeah, that's true.
You got skills.
I have mad skills.
Yeah. Have you ever considered starting a restaurant?
No, fuck that. Fuck that all the way to the end of the earth.
Oh,
No.
no, no way.
No way. There is almost no aspect of restaurant work that I would ever want to go back to.
Really?
Yeah.
Except for cooking.
Even cooking in a restaurant is different than cooking for
Oh, cooking
yourself
in a restaurant.
because
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
it's miserable. It's like
You know what?
nonstop.
Okay, what if we do? Here's something, right? You cook for me.
Okay.
I get the meal. I don't have to cook.
Yep.
You get to cook, and then I get to eat the food.
Yeah, come down here and I'll cook for you, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, just take a trip.
Oh, that's cool. Um, what is your favorite meal overall?
That's a tough one, right? That's a tough one. It might be like some kind of lasagna.
Okay, I'll respect that actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it might be lasagna. Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good.
it's tough because it like depends, right? Like I really like sushi. I really like a really good like filet mignon.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Spider on me.
uh,
Okay, there. Sorry.
what about you?
Go.
If I ask you this, are you gonna say Chick-fil-A?
No, no.
What?
It's
Okay.
Chick-fil-A's not even that good. Like, um,
Oh, beef Wellington, right on hype, man. That's really good too.
it would probably be. I really don't know actually. Some sort of like really good pasta would be up there, or something like anything with like a lot of like spiced meats, like salamis and prosciuttos or something like that. Like that's usually pretty high for me. I don't know.
That's not a meal though. That's just a meat.
I know. It's hard. Anything like that. You know what I mean? Like with, you know what I mean?
No,
Like
you just mean like a sandwich?
yeah, like a salami sandwich. Uh, no, it actually could be. It could actually be dumplings, like pork dumplings or something.
Okay, I can respect that actually.
Yeah, it's pretty. Especially if you get like a Sichuan like peanut sauce, which like it's unbelievable. Actually, that's very high up there for me. I know Bill like loves Turkish delights. Have you've I've had
Yeah,
Turkish
they're
delights
fine.
before. He thinks they are awesome, and because he likes to get the like high quality kind, and they're pretty good.
Yeah.
They are pretty good, to be honest. They're not unreal though, but they're pretty good. Favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert, easy cheesecake. Easy, easy, easy.
Okay, yeah. I guess we kind of had that conversation yesterday in the chat too about
Yeah.
cheesecake.
Easy
And
cheesecake. It's just
that's
the best pie there is.
carrot cake. Carrot cake is a weird one to me. It's just like you know what I mean? I never really got carrot cake.
No, carrot cake's solid. I can get behind carrot cake.
Oh, Aaron means frost. Oh, Mothman was the one who thought cheesecake was just frosting.
Which is bizarre.
What kind of an opinion? You know, a good chocolate molten cake, yeah, that's up there, right? Yeah,
Yeah, fair
chocolate
enough.
cake, German chocolate, yeah, something like that. That's really high up there. I do love cupcakes, and whoopie pies are good. Whoopie pies are good. Right?
Whoopie guys are good, sure. Yeah.
Hey, I am so excited for apple picking season. I am ready for the apple cider. I'm so
Really?
ready.
Are you gonna like press your own cider?
No, I'm just gonna buy it fresh from the farm
Nice,
down
nice.
the road.
Yeah, that will be nice though. I do like Ricker Hill like apple cider and stuff. Yeah.
So good, right? Like it's just so good. I do like apple picking as well. I'm gonna go apple picking. I think probably. My mom and sister want to go, and we love to get fresh apples, and then we use them. And my mom likes to make apple Is it cobbler?
Apple crisp, maybe.
Apple crisp.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
She does that. Then we use it for other things, and then we also get cider on the side as well.
Nice. Yeah, I could. I might do apple picking this year. We'll see.
Yeah, there's some good ones out in Western Maine. Like you guys actually have access to some that aren't like super, touristy or something.
That's true. Yeah, we do. We're a few years away from getting like apples on the farm.
Yeah,
The trees are growing.
yeah. I thought about dating that person from Boston, going down in southern Maine and doing apple picking or something. But maybe gonna. I don't know. It might not even work with them though, because obviously I'm not there now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Really.
Are you still like in talks?
Kind of. It's just like today was like technically a scheduling thing, but like that just kind of keeps happening, and it's like,
Dude, let it. She's not near you. She's in Boston. Like it's you don't know her in person. It's like
yeah, probably.
you know.
No,
I mean, there's no like it doesn't cost anything to talk, but
right.
it's
Yeah,
you know
yeah. I do get what you're saying. Yeah, that's probably true.
like date like I'm sure there's like a charming like humane lady who would love to just like take you out to go apple picking, right? Go put up a flyer at humane and be like, who wants to go on an apple picking date with me?
Right. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be awesome.
Yeah,
That looks so
the
great.
the pie you made was
Hey,
based on German chocolate cake icing. You got oh my god, that actually sounds fucking amazing, hype man. Like
that's
it's
a good.
like a pecan chocolate pie. What the fuck?
Yeah, pecans are good in a lot of desserts, and
Yeah.
chocolate is good in desserts too. So that sounds really good. So German chocolate? Like I know that like I've heard the name. I've had German chocolate and it's good. What is it compared to normal chocolate?
I don't know what makes a difference, but it is so much better. It's really, really
Dessert
good.
cheeses. Oh, yeah, because cheesecake. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, for real, dude. Cheesecake, like any kind of like I could do like a cheese board for dessert, you know.
So I love cheese boards as an appetizer. I mean, I love cheese boards obviously like with a lot of other sliced meats because I like things like Italian and French. But to me, it's always been an appetizer.
Hmm.
You always have that with some olives or some like, and then some various sauces like
Yeah,
sun-dried tomato.
that is a good appetizer. But you like what you do is you have that for an appetizer, then you have like a meal, and then you have that as a dessert as well.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
To me, it never was sweet enough. Like I guess if I put some like sweeter types of sauces, like jellies or something, would that make it like
No, but I mean there are stuff like baked brie is like a very like rich like desserty type of
that's true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I've never actually loved brie, but I do get what you're saying. Yeah.
I know actually like that last time we went to Waterville, I had to finish half of your baked brie because you're like, this is not very good.
Yeah. When?
We were at that at the restaurant in Waterville, the Waterville Grand
State
Hotel.
championship?
You got
Oh,
it.
in the. Oh yeah, 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 that one.
You
Yeah.
got baked brie, and you're like,
We didn't have as much. We didn't really have the full crew this time, did we?
we
Because
didn't. Yeah,
we didn't have Amar, did we? No, we didn't have
we
Amar,
didn't.
right?
Amar barely feels like part of the crew. He feels like more part of the online crew than the tournament crew.
Well, I don't know. He was at the Invitational last year, the state championship last year, like when we
I
really
guess
went
that's
out for
true. Yeah,
dinner.
for he was crew like. He was definitely crewish.
But he wasn't at the state championship for some reason. Oh, because he was still on Yukon.
Yeah,
Then Matthew wasn't, and then Tommy wasn't, and then that's kind of half the crew
yeah.
because the crew was like you, me, Ben, Matthew, and Tommy at the Invitational and state right because it was 6 minus Ben Mock because he didn't eat with us.
That's a cool concept ranch. A board party. So like everyone like brings their own like you can bring like dessert boards and stuff. Did you bring a ranch board? Did you like just dump some ranch on the board?
Yeah,
Dip stuff in it
that is
maybe?
really cool, isn't it?
That's a cool concept.
You know what? You know what? So people love to hate on uh, what's that vegetable? The
Eggplant,
classic like what?
eggplant, zucchini,
No, the classic like awful vegetable that the kid never wants to eat.
lettuce,
No,
broccoli,
freaking no, not artichoke, but like Brussels sprouts. Brussels
Brussels
sprouts.
sprouts. Okay, sure.
I went to a restaurant once that fried Brussels sprouts and put them on salad, and it was unbelievable
They're
how good
good.
it was. It was really, really, really good.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is I don't even think of this as like I've never even thought about Brussels sprouts, right? Like as like a just like a good food, and it was just unreal.
Dude, they're versatile. If you shred them and you can make like a Brussels sprout salad and it's very good. Like you can do a lot of
Oh,
things with them.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels. They're good smoke. Yeah, no, they
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
smoke. Didn't bring a ranch board. What would be on a ranch board, right? Like just different kinds of ranch.
So here's what I would think is
It'd
I
be
would take
ranch with celery and carrots.
yeah, you could do that, or you could. My personal recommendation is you take a cutting board, right? You open up a bottle of ranch, and whatever stays on is what you eat.
Right. Okay. Um. All right.
Keep it
So
simple, keep it classy, you know.
it's simple. I mean, ranch is good, right?
Yeah,
Ranch is good. If we're being completely honest, you'd make that same noise too.
yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah. No. But yeah. No. That does board party. That'd be cool. Hmm. Maybe we should just go to that Mediterranean place after the Orno tournament.
We can do
Maybe
that for sure. Yeah,
I bet Matthew would want to do that.
yeah. We'll bring the whole crew.
Yeah, that'd be fun because I'd really like to. I love falafels. I'm into falafels actually. Um,
Yeah, I know. I know Will would be down, right? Because he's like a health eater now.
right
Yeah,
now and like forever, right? He was always
yeah,
feta cheese and olive oil. That's always good, right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, olive oil is just really good, and feta cheeses as well. I mean, yeah, yeah. I've been having more salads at the university because they have a salad bar there, and I've been having some like olive oil and like tomatoes and mozzarella cheese and like some other stuff. It's been good. Yeah. Um, but yeah, like what was it? Was it Matthew who was talking about like he doesn't like to eat the falafels because he had them like in Israel and they were like really really good, and so
Yeah,
he doesn't eat falafels.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Just like ruined falafels for him forever.
when I first heard falafel, I just thought it was like a type of flapjack, like or a waffle.
Okay,
That was a
okay.
breakfast food.
Like a fancy waffle, like a falafel.
Right. I was
Yeah,
like, what is this? Yeah, yeah. Based on garlic and pepper, on tomatoes and fresh mozzarella. Yes, absolutely.
you can't go wrong. Yeah, I could definitely go for some Mediterranean
Want
shit.
some bone-in wings? I am so into boneless wings right now. I've been having some honey barbecue boneless from Pizza Hut. I've just been getting the cravings for those lately. They are good.
No,
Like
bone in is like so much better though. Is the thing.
no boneless because you just take it and just shove it in your mouth and just absorb it.
Right, but the flavor of bone-in wings is like they're actually real
Oh wait,
wings.
it's almost like the bone doesn't affect the flavor.
Well, it's almost like boneless wings aren't actually wings. They're just like scrap meat thrown together and breaded.
It's almost like they take the boneless stuff off and then they just get rid of the bone. Like a nugget is what you're talking about, right? Where it's scrap meat.
Yeah.
The boneless wings is like taking out the just bone and it's actually the wing meat.
Right, but that's not actually true. Is the thing? Is that
No,
it's
but that
actually
is
just a nugget.
right. But there's legit laws on that though. Like you can't claim it's a wing if it's a nugget.
That's that's not true.
Dude, I know someone who sits on the main wing board.
The main wing board, really.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and you wouldn't look. I'm telling you, man. boneless wings. I thought of this the other day, but it's no, it's so different. There's good marrow in there. Why would I eat bone marrow? I'm not gonna eat bone marrow. I'm sorry. What?
Bone-in wings is like driving a manual car. What the fuck are you talking about, Nick? What are you actually talking about?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Boneless equals. I'm still wondering why we're eating bone marrow.
Well, I mean, like, if you've ever had like soup, you've like had like bone marrow in a sense, right? Because that's how they make the broth. Is they like boil the bones.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. But
And
I don't
like
even
the
like them.
marrow, I mean, marrow is good. I don't know. I don't think I've had chicken marrow, but I've had like beef marrow before, and it's good.
Huh? Yeah, driving a manual car is like eating bone-in wings.
Yeah, why would you try hard at things, right? That's so cringe. Like who puts effort into their life?
There's a gray area for effort, right? Like you can put good effort in, but too much effort is too much effort, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't drive a manual, but I totally understand people who do, right? Like I get like there's like a feeling of control. Like if you're like good at driving, like you can like feel the difference. Like you can tell if something's wrong with your car very quickly.
Yeah,
There's an argument to be made for it for sure.
yeah. Hmm. Really? Yeah, I guess.
And better fuel economy. I think the gap has closed a lot, but I think manual cars still have better fuel economy than automatic.
Yeah, they say that just ends up being because, like, uh, you know what I mean.
I don't actually. I have no
Man,
fucking
can
idea.
drive an '86 Ford? Oh my god, that's cool. '86 Ford, that's awesome.
What are you talking? Who is going around saying like, oh you
Dude, you're
know
literally doing that
I
on
make
this
my wings
podcast right
with
now. You're
bones in
literally
them.
saying, talking about your, I put in the effort to eat these high
I
bone wings.
what effort you take them and you chew them like I don't get it like
Get off your high and mighty horse. Just get off of it.
it's like eating corn on the
Us,
cob. You
us,
just eat
us
it.
boneless wingers don't give a fuck.
Like okay. Here's my thing though: is are people who eat their corn on the cob tryhards?
No, because it's less effort not to take it off the cob.
No, you could just get it from a can.
Yeah, okay, I do that too.
Yeah, why who would ever eat corn on the cob when you could just get canned corn?
Well, corn on the cob, you can actually boil it, right? Like you can actually do separate stuff with corn on the cob, and it's actually easier because it's right there. You don't have to take a fork or a spoon, and you can butter it, and it's warm. That's actually lower effort to eat corn on the cob.
It's
So you're
not
wrong.
lower effort
You
because
literally got you.
you have to
You
do the twist
literally got
motion.
you got the analogy wrong, right? You tried to come in with a smart analogy, and you got it
I
wrong.
don't think I got it wrong. I think literally bone wings are bone on the cob, right? You're just like, and then you put the
You know what?
cob
You're just
away.
thinking cob bone. No, different things. It's about the effort. It's about the inputs, right?
What effort? You're eating a fucking chicken wing. What effort? How do you people get out of bed in the morning? You open your mouth and you do a chew.
Like I'm just saying, my grandmother died on a chicken bone. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. You could just eat baby food that's blended for you, so you don't have to chew it. Oh yeah, well, I guess I could. You break the bone in your teeth and suck out the marrow. Okay, okay. See, I appreciate Jamaican because he's like actually eating the bone too, right? Like that makes sense. Who swallows mac and cheese? What?
What?
That is insane. That's
Wait, are you
actually
saying
smart.
you chew your smoothies though? You like it's pre-chewed,
So
right?
literally a smoothie. What is happening?
I'm so confused by this entire conversation. Wait, so you drink like a blended smoothie. It's like blended by a blender. It's already ground up, and you like chew it. That's interesting, actually. Is it like the sensation? If it's too thick, you just can't swallow it. That's crazy. Wow.
And the next sentence is going to talk about how we choose water.
I'll like fill up my mouth with smoothie. Huh. That's it. I've never ever in my life heard of that.
Yeah. That's
Maybe
interesting.
I'll try. Maybe I'll get some like thicker smoothies. Maybe my smoothies are too thin. Is
Yeah.
the issue?
Yeah, you're not using enough yogurt.
Hmm. Maybe.
Right? Yogurt-based smoothies are where it's at. I mean, right? So you know what I've been into lately is Turkish eggs. So you take yogurt, Greek yogurt, you put garlic in it, then you poach eggs, put the poached eggs on, and you make a butter sauce with butter, cayenne pepper, and like red pepper or something, and then you pour that on. It's
That
unbelievable.
sounds fantastic. What is it? Are you cooking this?
I mean, I make it. Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes.
See, you do cook. You do cook things because it's delicious. It sounds great.
Okay, but that's like really low effort, and it's unbelievable.
I would try that. I'd do Turkish eggs. I've never
It's
heard of that. It sounds really
unbelievable.
good.
Yeah, like you need to make it and try it,
Yeah.
and
Maybe I'll get to it tomorrow.
you actually do it. Yes. No, it's so good, and I'm like, it's like one of my favorite meals now when I'm at home and I need to make something, and it's like not super long to make too. Oh, you used to make peanut butter? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, you used to put peanut butter. Sorry, put peanut butter, cheese, and a drop of mustard on a Ritz cracker. I was into the peanut butter cheese on the Ritz cracker. I never did the mustard. Boiling egg depends on what I'm trying to do it for. Like when I poach the eggs, I only do 4 or 5. If I'm trying to hard, I do like soft boiled eggs, so I probably don't boil eggs as much as.
Yeah, I think like 5 to 6 minutes is a good soft boil. Is what I normally do.
Yeah, that's usually about what it.
And then you like immediately put in cold water, so it like you stop the process.
Yeah, McNuggets and caramel is legit, right?
You're an 8 minute guy. You hard boil that shit. Wow.
Amazon now.
Yeah, the hat is bringing it together, right? We were talking about fedoras and shit. I'm like, oh, I have to show you this, guys.
That's good. But I'm really into like the poached eggs because you take them and split them and they're really good to me actually. I just love poached eggs.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with a poached egg. The mic is
Which
ass. Oh, I'm probably like very far away from it.
it could be me too though more than you actually. Is that what you meant?
It's probably because I was like looking at, like at is this better that I'm like closer to the mic?
So it's just stream up time 4 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, I'm getting tired. I'm not going to be on for much longer.
You're getting
But
tired? All
holy
right, dude.
5 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, we've been at it for a while. Holy shit. This is like a legit podcast.
It's like a 5 hour freaking podcast. Holy fuck. The hat is like the bone and wing of hats. No, the hat's like the boneless wing of hats. Come on, we clarified that. The Zoom webpage. 2 hours. Oh, is your mic not
My mic's good, dude.
okay, cool.
Yeah. I have no idea, Amber, why your notifications aren't working. We've been streaming for like hours and hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
missed out on
I
some
love
quality content. It was actually a pretty good podcast sesh.
that was actually amazing, right? Like I love that. We'll have to figure out what the next background's gonna be.
Yeah, yeah. The background is what really pulls it together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
Oh my
next time we
god.
can do Next time we can do just my Gmail.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Perfect. Wait,
Google Workspace.
let's make sure you can see it. Yeah,
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 those are what types of emails they get.
Oh shit, you can see. Can you see the email address? No, you're good.
Holy crap.
Oh, could they try to connect to the Zoom? Oh my god, get the fuck out of here, guys. I see you. I see you stalking.
Oh my god. Next background should just be Matthew Fishburne's face.
Yeah, that might be the next one. Yeah.
Could be maybe a pic from the farm. Amber, if you send in a pic from of a pig, just like a really big pig, you know what I mean? Like a 650-pound like chonker.
Oh shit! Can you hear through the walls? I'm sorry. I'll quiet down. I didn't realize I was being too loud. We're wrapping up anyway, so it's I will take it easy.
I can't wait for the next Elden Ring played at farming IRL chess cooking podcast stream.
Yeah, I know, Nick. We'll
Oh, hey, what's the name? What's the name of the podcast?
I don't know. We have to figure that out before the next one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you guys. It's like 11:12. I am about ready to like fall asleep.
Yeah, I will let Wyatt depart, and we'll go find a raid target for you guys.
4 hours and 43 minutes. You guys are awesome. I cannot believe that we got 6 or 7 people here sustained sitting here listening to Aaron and I.
And like half of it's about main chess that you guys have known nothing about. Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Absolutely awesome, and we will see you guys next time. Okay.
Right.
Thank you very much.
See you, Wyatt. All right. Fuck yeah, yeah. Wyatt brings the heat for sure. Wyatt brings the heat. Let's see who's on the Twitch we can raid. Nate Brady's still going. We're gonna go ahead and send you guys at a raid to an actual chess stream. Nate Brady. Thanks everybody for being here. I'll be streaming again soon. Amber, you are more than welcome. That sounds freaking awesome. We will catch you guys probably pretty soon. Probably streaming tomorrow. I think we'll see. All right, see you guys.
Timers, what's up, Amber? For you first timers, just something a little silly. So right now we're doing puzzles, but while I'm hype man, while I'm playing, you can also change my king here. So like my king is confused right now, so you can use the king confused command, and of course it's not gonna work. Hold on, let me something's. Oh, see, it worked over here. I'm a little disconnected here. Maybe it's a little lag. Oh well. I can't refresh on the puzzle thing, I think. Oh, there we go. No, it just needed Cheesemate's touch. Thank you for the follow, Amber. What's up, everybody? How was your stream? We solved 2 very tough puzzles so far. No angry. No angry, but I'm always angry. What did you guys do tonight on stream, Cheesemate? You just smashing everybody? Cheesemate, I think you would have been proud. I think he would have been proud. Wait, why isn't Bring It working? It needs Cheesemate's touch. I don't know what's going on tonight. I don't know what's happening. Podcast vibes from the Cheesemate tonight. Wow. Nice. What's the podcast thing? What's going on with that? I would like to learn more. We'll tell you what we're thinking. Obviously, we're thinking Rook F6, threatening mate, but we need to find out what the counters are here and what that means for me and my family. Cheesemate, so did you give a little history lesson tonight on the podcast, or?